Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 22. I know I said it like 10 minutes ago. I'm just making sure. Yeah, 22 of
what our title is, so sure.
What is that?
That's what our title is.
If that's what the title is, I'm going with it.
That's what we're sticking
with. Welcome. We are going to be playing some D&D. We have a new layout for people that have seen the show before and people that have the volume on. We do try to keep up, at least a couple of us try to keep up chat so that if people want to chat to us, we can respond back. If it's a lengthier response, we might not wait till our break. We do take a 10-minute break a little bit later on.
Eric,
Yeah.
you need to scoot
Yeah, you're gonna scoot.
a little bit
You gotta love
towards
Joey.
us.
There you go.
Yeah. Good.
Any news? Any business? I don't think anything new yet. We have things in the works, but I don't think anything new yet.
Nope.
Okay. I liked it last time when someone else recapped for me. Who wants to recap?
Mike is gonna kill everyone.
Let's see.
No, that's
Badi is
forward.
gonna kill
That's
everyone.
forward thinking.
We went to visit
I
a
don't,
witch.
I don't have my notes, but
Wrong.
we took a month vacation.
Yep.
Yeah.
It wasn't a vacation.
Not really. We were working on a whole bunch of different things. We investigated some footprints that are potentially godlike.
What?
That come from some kind of creature that walks around on four legs. People are
I can work with
learning and talking with different patrons and different deities and a whole bunch of other stuff, and we almost got ambushed by an entire orc army. We managed to badly bluff our way out of that. We met up with some Procure-to-Crute raiders, and Badi was able to keep us from fighting from that. We got chased by a giant rock a little bit, but didn't actually touch down, so we avoided combat 3 times. And
Giant eagle.
Giant
not
eagle.
Not quite a rock.
Wasn't sure what it was. But
Still big and scary,
Big
but
and
not
scary.
that big and that scary.
we made it to Badi's home village.
Which her herd,
Her
which
herd.
travels.
Her
Right?
traveling
She
herd.
does have a village, but it's on the other side of the river. What you found is like the traveling herd of hunters and the army, more or less.
She confessed her secret of being in touch with the ancestors, and we may or may not have innately declared war on Shalnagar.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, and some people learned some words in different languages.
Yep.
There they are.
I think we're gonna pick up not quite back exactly at that moment. It's gonna, the beginning of this episode fasts forwards. Not too much later that day, but there's been a lot of shouting and drinking and yelling and just. I think you guys just would have gotten totally swept up in the revelry and thought of we're gonna cross this river and tear these people apart. So it's probably a couple hours later, as things are starting to settle down. And I don't know where my binder is. I don't think I'll need it that bad, but I don't remember that one Oxman's name. Ushtar, yeah. So I think he's just been kind of hanging around you, his arm around you. The last time he spoke to you was talking about being able to get revenge for the death of some of your people, and certainly it looks like you're headed that way.
Well, I also had mentioned something to him privately.
Yes.
Just,
Yeah. And you got the answer as well, right?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
Do any of us know about the plans of the Procure-to-Crute? Because
they
they were all
screamed it.
speaking in free speech.
That's true. Oh, that is true. I am sure you could have surmised it over the course. Maybe that's what you were doing. Everyone's excited, yeah! And you join the drinking. And then, because enough of them speak the common language, right? For you to be able to speak to them, talk to them, and get that.
What are we celebrating?
Yeah, what are we celebrating? Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, so that's why I said this is maybe a couple hours later when you kind of, that realization has hit you, and you're like, ooh, okay.
Not sure what
And you guys still towards the center of the herd, although a lot of people either have gone back to their teepees where they live, or are just passed out where they are, or the slightly more sober of them might be just quietly sitting and talking amongst themselves.
good enough.
We need to go. We need to get out of here.
I don't know if we need to leave right
In
now.
Infernal.
Sure.
I don't know if we need to leave right now, but this is not good. I don't feel particularly like we need to save up people, but I also feel like we should not just let them stampede over us either.
I agree. And I think the first step to that is not being in a camp full of ox people who are ready to kill everybody we know.
I don't know. We don't know every tiefling.
No, but everybody we know will be dead.
Everybody I knew is dead already.
Well, see, I didn't know that, but hey,
Well,
Fantastic.
Not everybody, but
What are you talking about?
the party having a great time. There's a lot of new
yeah,
stuff.
a lot of-
There's a lot of new stuff going on here. I didn't realize that you were, small compared to, the rest. I mean, it kind of makes sense since you were up there in your years and, an older woman. It makes sense.
There are also many more of your people than I thought.
Significantly more.
Yeah, it was.
I was expecting, maybe a few dozen, not this.
Well, and now it was conquered another herd, so now we are bigger than we were.
How does everyone eat? This may be a foolish question, but
I don't think it's a foolish question.
there's a lot of you. You get hungry.
Yes. The herds of buffalo or bison, we follow them. Our ox graze on the grasses, and we hunt the meat we need.
So that it eventually comes back for you.
Yes.
This makes sense.
But we must travel to not exhaust any of the resources in one particular area. That's why we're always on the move.
What were you talking about earlier, before the festivities began?
When I was talking about my ancestors or grandfather,
I saw your grandfather come out and you were showing
yes,
him.
that's what we were talking about. And then Nogus expressed a desire to cross the river.
To attack the orcs, right? Wipe them off the
Among
face.
others.
Among others.
Yes.
What others?
Well, the things we've seen as we made our way up, not something easily forgotten. You remember that Aga and Goling as well as I do.
The swollen one.
Yes.
I think that would be a good thing to have him removed from power. Would you agree?
I don't think either of you hold any great love for the Aga
This is true.
in any of the towns we
I
cross.
don't care about them.
Not at all.
I don't know if killing him will fix the problem, though.
He was gross.
You don't even know him.
I was there. I've been there.
You said you left quickly. You met the Aga?
Oh, no, I heard stories of him.
From us.
Those bugs are everywhere.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. You didn't see them?
They were only underground and with him.
I'm confused by this.
What was wrong with the Aga of this town?
He's full of bugs.
He
Full of bugs.
sat in his own filth and ate the maggots that crawled through his putrefying flesh.
This is one way to
And
put
you
it.
did not destroy him on sight, such an abomination.
I wanted to.
Out of respect for other members of our group, I did not know.
You are a stronger person than I.
We had just recently lost someone in our group, and it was not an appropriate time to mount an offense.
This is
That is understandable.
as well.
There are other reasons. In Shalnagar, Karak, they are building a dam across Shanhira.
This is what we've
But he just jumped out.
gone down the river past.
Yes, but it is only the beginning. They will cut down many trees to build it, and they will not be discerning.
From
Your herd will have my support in stopping this atrocity to nature. Whatever I can do to lend a hand, I will be there.
Thank you, Tarak. The river should not be controlled that way.
I don't think it can be.
They're going to try, Delius. Going to try.
They can try, but I don't see it being possible.
Oh, it won't be.
It will cause a lot of destruction.
Yes.
Might even destroy them.
It will.
Not something I would recommend.
Buddy, forgive me for maybe not knowing the answer to this question ahead of time, but since I did not understand what you were speaking with your herd a few hours ago, it seemed as if they were unaware of your abilities to speak with your grandfather.
Yes, they were. I only recently gained the ability to call upon the spirits.
Is that unheard of in your herd? Is there no others who can do such a thing?
Not that I know of. Difficult to say if there ever were. Nana Babu had many powers. I do not remember that being ascribed to her, though. But this is new for me as well. And it means a great deal to my people.
So this is something that will not make you less than. You will not be feared or shunned for this ability.
I don't think so.
They didn't seem like it was a problem when you showed them. When she showed them.
I do know how in certain tribes being different can sometimes be met with fear or jealousy.
Maybe, but I don't believe I'm all that important in this, Durant. Respect your grandfather, well, he casts a long shadow, and I believe that would be the talk of the herd, not the one who made it possible, which is fine by me.
Alright, so what is our plan?
I'm gonna get myself in a rock.
What?
I'm gonna get myself in a rock.
You can work on that.
I have drinking too much.
Yeah, I think you guys have been drinking for a while.
Are there mini rocks?
Maybe it's a volcano.
Can I have one?
Mini. It'd have to be real mini.
Are you staying with the herd for now then? Not returning to
Where's our raft?
Karen?
Oh, we forgot about Karen.
I didn't forget.
I did. He forgot us often enough. It's not. I don't feel that bad about it.
No.
We should go back to
We can
Yeah.
stay.
Should we warn him? Just him?
I think Karen will be fine. I don't see why we need to warn him.
He wouldn't tell anyone anyway.
Crazy Karen.
Yes.
If it is something you are truly worried for in the morning, I can send one of my companions to send a message to him.
Okay. Who are your companions?
The birds, squirrels.
Are they here now?
I'm sure there are some animals around.
All animals?
Anyone that feels like talking to me, yes.
This is very evil girl.
Wait, you can. You can talk to animals?
I can. Many of them speak back.
I read about that once.
I doubt it.
You're a fool.
I did. Read a book.
I want to talk to animals.
I need proof of this that you can read a book.
I'll pull up my papers and pictures that I've drawn.
That's an Elvish. You can't read it. Neither can I. So how do we even know it's real writing? And you're just not making it up?
That's a good question.
I bet you're making it up.
I am.
Oop, wrong side.
Great.
Nose spray.
Um,
You missed it.
I felt it on my hand.
It's poison.
A little hot in here.
Oh, that's dull. Okay.
It's a different kind of.
Looser
Good.
makes it, yeah.
If you are all willing to stay, you have my thanks. You are incredibly powerful in your own right, each of you. And you would be of great aid to us in the fight to come. But I do not wish you to go in blindly.
The fight to come.
Yes.
Speaking of which, I kind of want to fight a bit, prepare the good.
You do?
Yes, just to see.
Okay.
Kick with my fist. One that is not bloody.
I agree.
Take your pick. There's enough drunk.
This is
Out
what
there.
I mean. I have had a few drinks. I could probably feel.
Why Ushtar? He's sitting right there.
Alright.
And he says in
Where?
free speech,
Back.
I heard my name. I don't know what any of you are saying.
Trying to find the
Does Ushtar hit like an ox?
Ushtar. Why do you travel with ugly creatures?
He says he doesn't like you. That you're ugly.
I don't like you either.
This is true. Now that half my face is gone. Ushtar, would you wish to fight? Just for fun.
Oh, he's gonna lose.
Would you wish to
this
fight my
fight.
client?
Does he ask me if I want to lie with him?
No, he wishes to test his strength against you
Oh, thank God.
in a fist.
Fist hooves.
Fisting.
No.
It doesn't translate well.
Oh.
I assure you, he is a fine warrior. I have seen him fell a demon. There would be no dishonor in accepting.
Which side of his face should I punch?
The scar tissue on one side might be tougher. I'd go with the skin side.
He just kind of like he was just on the ground, takes this like big gourd of a go-gro he has and sticks it on the ground, gets himself up and shakes himself.
You're gonna lose.
It's not about winning or losing.
I'm going to win.
It usually is.
I'd like to start gambling.
I get up and I do.
I'll agree.
Major-
I'll agree to gamble.
I cast a major image to create a circular ring similar to the one that I saw at the at Burns' house.
Burns' house.
What is that?
Bjorn.
circular
Disrespectful.
20 foot
Oh, okay.
diameter.
Yeah.
ring.
So you start like clearing stuff out and moving.
I use
stuff
major.
with
I
the-
use major image to do this, so I should have it looking gaudy and
Oh, this
Yeah, it
brings me
actually
back.
starts getting the look of almost like the sand pit
yes.
that
I
That
put a
it
hex
was.
on Ushtar.
The heck?
Do you say that in common?
Yeah, would you say that in?
Of course I do. I'm saying Colin.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
care.
Yeah, I'll
He-
second.
A hex, that is a lot of
Yeah, he's one of my kind. I cannot bet against him.
Children,
No disrespect.
gather around. We have a fight.
This is a lot of coin.
Are you taking my bet?
Will you be
Taylor?
entertained this evening?
Yes.
Between a fight between
Oh,
Ushtar
I will.
and the two-faced Zephahim.
And some are looking, and some are because some speak common, some don't, but they're kind of like looking over and like, what did he say?
Because I'm making like sparks and stuff come off.
I'm taking my armor off.
Yeah,
Um,
he has no armor.
I'm
so-
gonna. So both of them have been.
That's not true. He does have studded leather. He's just not currently wearing it.
yeah, I'm gonna take my half plate off and my shield and
Yeah, his
Crack-
shield and spear are down by
crack
his
my
side.
crack my knuckles a few times and
Oh,
Well,
Both-
how does he want me to hit?
Bree, this isn't gonna go.
So both
Above
Ushtar,
the belt.
What is a belt?
Hey.
both Ushtar and Zephahim have inspiration. Let there be pain.
I've never been on this side.
I know that word.
Inspiration, 'cause he was his all the time.
And he just...
I know.
Okay. Roll for
I
initiative.
know.
Whoever gets knocked out of the ring first loses.
11.
That beats 7. All right. Yeah. So you guys post up in the middle of this magical sparking ring.
I would just kind of rush towards him and
Sure.
go for a nice right hook.
Yeah. Roll to attack.
Natural 1.
Natural 1 will not hit.
Yeah, Chip and fly directly out of the ring.
So with that, you've had a little bit too much to drink. So you run up and you literally stumble as you do, and he's gonna take an attack of opportunity and just try to like knee you in the gut.
Bree's gonna take out her fiddle and go, wee, wee, wee.
That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, without my armor, that's
Okay, so that's gonna be 5 points of damage as he just literally just knees you up into the gut.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Who did you bet against?
He's gonna
I got
take.
his turn.
Me too.
Against who? Okay.
No, he bet the same.
He
as
bet
you.
on Ushtar as well.
Who's paying out?
I asked, are you taking my bet?
Who's paying out?
Yeah, for him.
Then who's paying you if he wins? No one bet against you.
Yeah.
Hell, they can't even bet.
Okay, he's going to go. He's gonna punch at your not star side of your
Alias, you just
face.
give me your money.
I don't know.
Since you like giving it away.
I don't get. What do you mean?
That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
I think you are a fool.
Yeah, I'd say that probably.
Okay, so that does another 5 points of damage as he just hooks you on the side of the head.
You still get your deck. It'll be 10 plus your deck.
10 plus
10
your
plus
dex
dex.
is your AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus my defense, right? Or no? My defense fighting style?
Yeah, I'd touch
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Alright, so 12 on that then.
Okay.
Have you used your inspiration yet?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
So he
It's a
hits
D8,
you,
everybody.
and then he is gonna use his bonus action to try and shove you away. So
discarded it for that reason.
So you threw it at me as a discard.
I will put
You
him over
can-
there.
you can make an
Off camera.
athletics check.
Okay, so how. I'm sorry.
He's using a bonus action to use his horns to shove you back.
Okay.
So it's just an athletics check. You get a 25.
24.
Oh shit.
Close, yeah.
Yeah. So and you do, and he kind of like looks at you and well, he doesn't laugh. I've been doing a lot of laughing, bad guys. That's what Karen does. Not bad guys, but NPCs.
Aha.
Is Karen a bad guy?
Maybe he is. I don't know.
Spoilers?
He only spent
Bad guy.
a month with
Bad
him.
guy, Karen.
He was really plotting on the 31st day. He was gonna kill you.
That's
so you
good,
guys
we
get-
left
yeah.
that.
You
What
guys
the
get-
second hit? How much damage did that do?
also 5
Okay.
He's a were ogre.
because it is just 1 plus strength.
He's not a monk or anything, so he's just a
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, he's a monk.
Yep. So and then he just uses his horns to kind of lift you and shove you back, but you keep your ground as you're pushed back 5 feet, posted up with him. It is your turn again.
Alright, I'm gonna rush at him again, try and get my footing first.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna rush at him again for 2 attacks. Wow.
Jesus, that dice
Did you see
damage.
that?
I didn't see that.
That was awesome.
Is that a natural 1 again?
Well, it was a 19 and it flipped, so yeah, so a natural 1 again.
Okay. With that, he's gonna step to the side, and he's gonna try to just shove you onto the ground.
Yeah.
So you can do an athletics or acrobatics against his athletics. Oh, that's a really bad throw, but he has really good athletics. So that's a 13.
I contest it with a 13.
Yeah, so he doesn't get it. So he tries to like trip you and shove you over, but you plant your feet around as you turn around. Did you say you have a second attack?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you plant your feet, you turn around and take your second attack.
that's better. It would be proficiency, right?
Yeah.
Plus.
You proficient investing, yes. So
Plus
plus strength.
anything? Plus strength?
Plus strength, yeah.
16.
16 will do it, yeah. Roll for damage.
Alright. D4, correct? Plus What is it?
No,
It's
it's
just
one.
1 plus his strength, too?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Alright, so 4.
4 points of damage. Okay.
Solid.
Alright, yeah.
Punch.
So where do you punch him?
I guess since I'm probably turning around and he's kind of behind me,
Yeah.
I'd probably go for like a kidney, yeah.
Yeah, you get him in the side. He is like sturdy and stockily built, right? Not just pure muscle, but like fat on top of that. And he has some give, and he definitely grunts some as he just turns back to face you. His turn?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna try and headbutt you.
Can I sneakily cast a spell?
I wouldn't do
Sure. What are you trying to cast?
I'm gonna haste him.
So let him do his attack
He's
and then
two.
Zeph.
Do I see him do it?
Well, we're gonna let him have his turn, and then absolutely you can try and do that. So that'd be 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 more points of damage as he just hits you right in the head. With that, he actually just turns around to the crowd for a second and before turning back to you.
I would cheer him on. Huzzah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna attempt roll a. So what is it? What are the components
Probably
of
my-
haste?
Probably my passive perception, I would say.
Passive perception. Yeah.
Yeah. Vocal, somatic, and material.
Okay.
All three. I love that. Love it.
Okay, and
There's
and
a lot
I'd
of
say
rivalry. I'm trying to be safe.
yeah, and I would say you could step back into the crowd a little bit, away from the people who might be watching you more. So because there's all those components, I might give you disadvantage. Because of the crowd, I might give you advantage. So I'd say it's just one straight roll.
Right. But
For
Slate of hand.
sleight of hand, yeah. Because it's trying to like say it and mutter it, but be sneaky, but still do the somatic stuff.
17.
Ooh.
I think that's better than
Yeah,
anyone's
mine's-
passive.
yeah,
Sorry,
mine's close.
I can't see mine.
Mine's close.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, mine's 16.
All right, you get it off. With that, you are hasted. You feel the magical energies start to quicken you. All right, and it is your turn.
You get an extra attack and your AC's up by 2.
She'll be 14.
Nobody will notice that.
So fucking powerful.
I didn't.
Yeah, it's broken.
You'll probably see the effects. And
Yeah. So suddenly he starts just moving quicker. Now he's really getting to the nature of battle as he comes at him.
12.
12. 12 is his AC, so that'll hit without any armor class to spell.
It's just automatically 1 plus my strength, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
strength,
so it's
yeah.
4.
Alright, so that's
Yeah.
4, and then my second
Remember,
attack for
definitely
first action is a 10. I'm going to use inspiration on this one.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a D8, right?
Yep. Nice.
Wow. Yeah, it still doesn't hit.
Okay.
Rolled a 1, so.
Alright.
Ooh.
All I needed was a 2.
So you hit him.
No,
and
I
then
literally needed a 2. And I
you
got
try
one.
to hit him again, and this huge, bulky figure, but so quick on his feet, swings back as you swing over him, and he's trying to follow through on your swing, and he goes at you. Oh no, you get it.
I get it.
But
yeah.
as he tries, you turn impossibly quickly back at him
Alright,
to
that's
throw another
It's
one.
a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. So as he comes back, thinking like he's got you now, all of a sudden, boom! He gets the other one and staggers back just a step.
And then
Wait,
14.
is it another action or just one extra attack?
What is the goal
with
of
haste?
this? For them to
It's
go
an extra
unconscious?
action.
Whoever
It's
can
an action.
be knocked unconscious, whoever can be pushed out of the ring first.
Can he use it
And then a
as
14.
multi-attack?
To what?
Oh, so
It's a
only
Oh,
one.
you can't?
It's a
Yeah.
single attack.
Single
It's
attack.
not-
Single
Oh,
attack.
okay,
Yeah.
With your haste
Never mind
action.
then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so he is much better with a weapon. So, he.
Well, somewhat.
So I'm not going to explain for 5d8. It's really good.
He is going to use his bonus action first to shove you,
Sure.
because now he's pissed at you. He's gonna move it too quick. That's gonna be a 17.
Pretty good. 18.
Okay, he does, and he pushes you, and you grab it. You literally grab him by his horns as he tries to, and frustrated that he can't get you, he's gonna swing out recklessly. Not that he's a barbarian, just a descriptor, guys. That's just gonna be a 9 to hit.
No.
Yeah, now you are moving way too quick. He's swinging right over you with this haste that you have on you as you skirt around him. And you take your turn.
Okay.
12.
12 does it, yeah.
Natural 20.
All right, so that's gonna be
Second attack.
just a
was
straight
natural
double, right?
20. Yeah, so.
4 and 8. It's total of 12 so far.
No, you don't do.
No,
so
it's
it'll be
4
the
and then
5. Because 1 doubled plus 3, so it's 4 damage and 5 damage for the crit.
Right.
You don't double the modifier.
Right.
Okay, so that's okay.
And then hasted.
Extra damage.
16.
16 will do it too, yeah.
Punching. Punching.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so you are just like taking all of these hits on him. Okay, he is going to try to set his feet, and he's going to try and do what he did. Nah, fuck that. He's just going at you with his horns.
Nice.
So
Use the horns.
Going for the gore.
that's gonna be a 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hits.
So that's gonna be. Oop. Nope. Over here. New setup, guys.
So use the D10.
Yeah.
We're fighting dirty.
That's 10 plus. That's 14 points of piercing damage
Wow.
as he guts into you. And
I'm pissed.
also using that bonus action to try to shove you back while he has you in the horns. He's
Athletics to contest.
athletics to contest. It's
Wait,
a
didn't
D-
he already try to bonus action this turn? He already used his bonus action this turn.
That was the last turn. No, he was gonna use a bonus action, but instead he did the horns.
17.
He's gonna use. It's a D8 for inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes.
Phone guy.
Yes.
Oh. What is it? That's a 1. Nope. So he doesn't get it.
Okay.
As he tries to shove you
One
back,
for
but
the
you just
inspiration,
pull back against him.
The end of magic
Ah.
right there.
As he is starting to look pissed off that you're moving so quickly. Was not expecting that. You're up.
That's a 13 still.
13. Yeah, still hits. Okay.
18
Yep.
and 19. Ooh, 12 points.
Yeah, as you just are pummeling him one after the other.
Starting to catch my stride here.
Yeah. Although he doesn't look terribly worse for wear, even
Yeah.
taking all of these attacks.
He's got fat resistance.
Yeah. He's also probably got a hundred. He's got a hundred. He's got a 100 HP too. So he's got a fat hundo right now.
Fuck him. He probably is, I don't know, more than me.
Yeah, he is going with the horns again. He's fucking done.
That dice tower, they fucking door, man.
You know what it is?
You know, I
It's-
have
if
a-
there's
I have
too
a
many
roll.
other dice, it bounces off of them.
I have a roll to kiss the floor. It's a
There,
lot.
that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt.
That's a 10. So that's 24 points of piercing
Nice.
damage. As he gets you
hurts.
right on the shoulder
I'm
and
not-
spins you.
I'm not looking good at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one, Matt.
Yeah. He gets your
two horns, two fatty horns in a
Yeah.
row.
It tears
Icosacast.
as it spins you. Yeah, natural 20 and then a 10 on the 10 is double zeros actually because I got the percentile in there. You are feeling it as he looks at you and kind of stands there, puffs out his
Wait,
chest,
Does that work?
and puts his hands out to his side.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Does it work?
I think so. I don't see why not. It's been pretty straightforward to me.
Divine smite.
I am not. I'm not counting the horns as a melee weapon because then he would get an
Sure,
extra die
do
for
it.
his damage
Hey,
every
what the fuck?
time.
He's using his
Because he has
horns.
the brute
Yeah, dude. Fucking
feature.
fuck
I
it,
am not
man.
giving.
Go for it.
I'm considering
Go for it.
that
Go
not
for it.
a melee weapon, even though
This is a good fight.
technically it's.
This is a good fight. It can go either way.
All right. Well, I'm real pissed now. So
Okay.
I'm gonna rush at him,
Yeah.
bleeding everywhere.
Yep.
That misses.
And we have two more ahead. Oh my.
That's a natural one.
Is this as you're punching?
That's the third natural one in this fight,
this-
by the
this
way.
fight.
Roll a dex save.
Get a new dice.
Dex, it's 12. No, wait, it's a check.
Woo!
So let's see.
That's
It's a
very
16.
why I
Okay.
16.
So now,
Never.
as you're punching, and now you're losing this blood and moving quicker than you thought, you go to punch it, and you almost lose your footing, but you're able to stay on your feet.
All right, hasted action.
Okay.
17 to hit.
17 will do it.
I'm going to expend a second level spell slot
Okay.
and Divine Smite him on hit.
As it hits, the divine essence explodes right off the side of his chin as you connect. Yeah, so that's 4
3.
plus roll for damage.
5,
What is your whole damage? It would just be
9,
Oh yeah.
Well, divine plus my damage.
15. 15 radiant on top of
The 4.
The 4.
bludgeoning.
Yeah. So
So that's
19.
19. Damn. Okay. Yeah, it explodes off the side of him as he staggers back and looks at you like incredulously. Like, what the fuck was that?
He is chosen by his god.
Yeah.
Maybe not the place.
Hey man, he broke the rules first by using swords. That's what I think.
Yeah, he
My
got,
body's not pissed about it.
no,
I'm like, fuck
no,
it.
100%.
Roll spirit, man.
That's what it's all. It's all about escalation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking rush start.
I mean, technically, Mick broke the rules first by tasting me, but
But no one knows
No,
that.
I don't know that. Right.
No one knows
exactly,
that.
Yeah.
Okay. He is gonna try and grapple you.
I will have 10 rounds though when he gets stunned. So.
yeah.
I was.
You can
roll
roll.
track of how
Damn,
many.
that's a bad roll. You can roll athletics or acrobatics.
That's a natural 19.
Yeah, that's a natural 2. So he tries to grab you, and you easily just duck. And I like that. Sometimes the rolls work, right? You're rolling well on all of like the getting away from him shits. So he tries to grab you, and you go right under his arms. And he's just kind of like staggered. I think his back is to you. With that shitty roll, I'm gonna give you advantage on the first attack.
All right, cool.
Good.
All right, that's a hit. 14.
14. Yeah. Okay. So again, boom, just hit him right in the side.
Second.
Yeah.
It's a 22.
Okay. With that, by 1 point, he's starting to look rough.
Jesus.
Wow.
They are Procure to crew.
Big boy.
Procure crew to you. That Constitution is what they have as a race. So
Third attack.
Yeah.
27 Constitution.
Natural 20.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
what-
smite him again, baby.
Use it.
That's gonna be a first level this time. So
See, that's that good shit with Demise. Because you can wait until it hits with that nat 20 and then use it.
So it's 8.
14 total. No, I'm
So
sorry.
14, yeah.
16 total. Because 12 plus 4.
Right.
Yeah, 16 total.
16 total points.
Well, plus the 4.
16 plus 4?
Plus 16
or
plus
16
5.
Including
16 plus 5 is 21.
21 points
Yeah,
total.
0 to 2
Okay.
and a 6.
Okay.
Double,
16
double.
radiant.
Then 2.
Yeah, at this, your hand goes right in the small of his back as he and like half falls to his knees before pushing himself back up. As the divine smite explodes from his back. I'm going to roll a wisdom save for him. Because it's his turn now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
2 natural 20s and 3 natural 1s in the same.
No, with that, he's pissed off, but he's not so pissed off he goes for his spear.
I'm going. After that happens, I'm going to make the illusion sort of make like a glow around him and have like a little tiny Sazish appear in front of him, like in back of him for a second, and then disappear into him.
You are playing with fire here.
Okay.
I know.
So what is that? That was minor illusion?
No, that was the major illusion that I'm concentrating on.
Alright. And what's the save for major illusion? Or is there
It's versus my
spell save DC?
Yeah.
It would probably be
It's
wisdom.
an investigation.
This is my higher than 16.
It's a natural 16. I think it's positive for wisdom.
It's I think it's an investigation to see if it's real or not.
I'm not trying
I
to
think
make.
I think it's. I'm just using it as how. Does this help to freak him out or something?
gotcha.
You know what I mean? I'm just using it to see.
I'm not trying to see it.
I
I'm
thought you
just
were-
Yeah.
Is that like no? I just did that.
Right. No, it's more like is it going to affect him in
Yeah.
combat and the shit he does. But he sees that happen, he's just, and he rushes back at you, and he's going to try again to grapple you.
Sure.
Because he knows he should be able to.
That's a 13.
That's a 26.
Yeah, so in this he grabs you and he says, try to move now. You don't understand what he says, so it's but that's it, because that's his action, so it's back to you.
I suppose I logically try and break the grapple first.
Certainly can.
It's a 12.
That's a 12.
Okay.
Just go
So I
again.
don't think you break
Break
it. Yeah.
Okay. I would maybe.
Fucking natural 2 again.
Would I have enough room to maybe like elbow him or something? To
You can
loosen-
still attack,
loosen
it's at
his grip?
disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna try and break the grapple again. By the
Okay.
way.
What is it an action trying to break the grapple?
It's an action to try and break
So
the
we'd have
grapple.
his hasted action.
You have your hasted action if you want to try to break the grapple.
You
Yeah.
can't with the action. It's one attack, a dash, a disengage, or a hide.
Oh, okay.
But he can do the one attack.
I would attack.
So you can
then.
do the one
Yeah, I would
attack that's
attack.
at disadvantage, sure.
All right. That's a 13 to hit.
13 still hits. Yeah, as you again, and he coughs out.
We're halfway there.
Oh, that's true.
Damn, he's looking rough. But now he has you in his grasp, and he is going to try and gore you with his horns.
Yeah.
He's an angry boy. And that's an awful roll, but it's at advantage because he has you. So that's a natural 18, so it's going to be a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, more than that because he gets better with his
Definitely hits.
horns. Okay. That's gonna be 6 points of piercing damage.
How? What do you roll, a 1?
2.
Oh, it's time.
Yeah.
Get it together.
He's trying. I mean, he's holding him and he's trying to get his horns down there.
Okay.
Well, I did. Yeah, the 2 plus 4 is only 6.
So does that break his grapple because he attacked
No.
him with his horns? Okay.
Nope.
All right. So I would try and break the grapple again.
Sure. It's just and you can use athletics or acrobatics to break a grapple. He has to use that.
Jesus Christ. That's a
13.
It's an 8.
Oh my god.
This is getting
That's-
embarrassing.
I would attack again.
I keep getting 12s. And he has a plus 10 athletics. I rolled 3 2s and that was just a 3.
That's a 10 to hit. So
Athletics?
with disadvantage. No, I rolled an attack. With
Oh,
my
to
second.
hit. Yeah. So you just can't quite get at him as he has you.
What are we at? What are we at, Mick? What's the timer here?
That was like 7 or 8.
That's only number 6 since you cast haste.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
might
don't
have been
believe
7.
it.
Might have been 7.
Okay, I'll say 7.
No, it's fine.
Inside.
Dude, I'm almost down anyway. If he gets a good hit, I'm going down.
He does. And with that, since he's kind of winning, he's just gonna try and get you in the shitty side of your face.
Sure.
Which one's the shitty side?
The ugly side.
The ugly side.
Which one? Which one's the ugly one?
That's gonna be 12 to hit.
No.
Okay. Yeah, he tries to get you, but you move out of the way as he's and just like crushing you into his body.
His body.
So, thousands of these, right? Just attacking everything.
Okay. I'm just
Not all of them are as strong as Ushtar.
All right.
Some are stronger than Ushtar.
Oh,
Right.
good.
That's an attack, by the way. I'm not trying
Okay.
to break the grapple anymore. That's a 9. to
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, you're just trying to get at him. You're trying to turn yourself to face him.
Yeah.
Your face is like pushed into the fur of his chest.
Jesus, dude, that dice
11.
is fucking you so hard.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, just unable to get at him. And that's it, right? You use all your.
That was my action and hasted action, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, if I'm attacking, I would get 2 attacks.
Right.
So this would be my
Yeah,
third
so you
attack.
can use the. That's what I
Oh,
thought.
alright, that's good.
There you go.
Alright, 18 to hit.
Okay.
Third attack. Burn that inspiration real early.
Yeah, so did he.
You both got ones, so.
Well, I was expecting to go down way sooner than this.
Me
He
too.
grabs you, and as you're turning to try to, and like you're laying some punches on him, he tries to lift you up a bit and ram the horn right into you.
Where's another nice?
Roll.
It's nighttime, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so those divine smites are probably really cool looking.
That's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Yep. Hits.
Okay. 9 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
As he gets into the side of your neck, and you're now bleeding from the back of one shoulder to the other side of your neck, as your blood is just going right into this fur coat on his chest. As he's just like, now you're face to face with him, his eye is just burning into you.
I'm gonna tap on Vadi's shoulder and go, it looks like this is the final countdown. And give you both inspiration.
You can't give 2 people inspiration.
Giving me
What?
inspiration?
Why can't I give 2 people inspiration?
Not,
only one round.
not during combat. Like I did
Oh.
when I did it
Yeah, it was kind of
initiative
before combat,
started.
so there wasn't. But in initiative order, you can only give 1 person.
Alright, I'm just gonna attack.
Well, then I'm giving it to him.
I'm
Okay,
pissed. I'm gonna
Because it's his
attack.
turn.
You have inspiration.
Alright.
A D6.
I have 6, yeah, not 8.
Okay, that still hits. 13. And I'm gonna divine smite him again.
Yeah. It's a good.
Come on,
It's
Ushtar!
a good
That's a
bet.
marker.
Okay.
Put him on the ground.
First one.
Alright, so this is 4 plus whatever you roll.
Yep. 7 more radiant damage.
So it's 11 total.
And then second attack.
Jesus.
That does not hit.
It's natural 22.
And the third attack.
He doesn't say what the rest are.
Yeah, alright, that hits. A second level divine smite.
Okay.
But you can't. He's already just smited this turn, so use the bonus
Yeah.
action.
Alright. So then I'll just hit him for 4.
Okay. Alright.
The ref over here.
Let's
Yeah.
not get too excited
As you
about smite.
as you
buddy.
get him again.
Okay.
Are
You
you
can't smite, you can't smite 3 times in the same turn, dude.
More ritual.
no, only like half that.
Oh, okay. It's pretty good at this
That's
level.
pretty good. Okay, he is going to. Well, it depends if this one takes you out, because then I'll say it flavor-wise. But let's see, because he's just going to attack you at advantage because he has you.
Yeah.
Still,
It's fine.
that's a natural 20.
Oh.
It's a 5 and a nat 20.
Nice.
So that's going to be 9 times 2 is 18.
Oh yeah.
Plus 4 is 22.
That's a neggy 20.
At this,
No, neggy 19.
he takes you and he just like drops you and shoves you back, lowers his head, and runs into you, hitting you and just sending you flying, moving past this illusory sand pit and rolling onto the ground as you come to a stop a while back. As Ushtar stands up, bloodied himself. It's hard to tell where his blood ends and yours begins because yours is also covering him. As he lets out this snarling roar of victory. And the people around, some of them are like, ah! Most are just like, like laughing, like not taking it as seriously. Like, of course, the Oxman would win the battle.
I would immediately run over and kind of check his wounds, put a hand on him, and say, you did a good job. No one is ashamed, and do a second level cure wounds.
Yeah. Ushtar walks over and grabs his spear and his shield and starts holding them up.
12 points.
Thanks.
Alright.
Wow.
Does a little bit to make them feel better about attacking some tieflings. Or they could have gone the other way too, yeah.
This was a good fight. You fought well.
He kind of turns back around and walks back. What does it say?
He says you fought well,
Of course I did.
and it
Why?
was a good fight.
Well, it was a fight.
And you did not fight with honor.
What do you mean?
You did not abide by the rules of the fight.
The rules were our weapons stay out to the side.
That's one way to say it.
You have been to their cities, yes?
Yes.
You will enjoy tearing them down with your horns, yes?
Yes.
He kind of like hits his
Drink
spear onto
Ushtar.
his shield. I'm gonna go wash up. As he just takes his weapons, actually leaves the armor, but walks with the weapons away.
Are you ashamed?
No. Why would I be ashamed? You got beat by somebody way bigger than you.
You fought well.
He is bigger, but he is also much stronger too.
Yes, that is also true.
You fought with honor.
Thank you, buddy.
I
He
don't
was
think
the first to break.
you have nothing to be ashamed of.
Talius, pay up.
All of a sudden, you are like exhausted.
Yeah.
Those aren't the type of fights I see, or I've been in. That was
I
terrible.
don't believe you've ever fought in your life. Go fight one of these ox people
This
right
is
now.
how a man fights.
Go fight one of these ox. Go.
Well, when you fight the people like him,
Fight him.
What do you mean
that's a
people
real
like him?
fight.
Fight him then.
You can't move.
Yeah, I got you.
What do you say?
Turok, would you like to fight him?
I'm gonna take out a piece of paper and draw it for you of how they do it.
I'll show you what a fight looks like.
Draw it out for you. The circle.
Draw me like a manga page.
I see no reason to fight simply for the sport of it. If he were to challenge my honor, that might be a different thing.
While I'm
This
the
was for
crowd
the
is
sport.
dispersing and it's away, I'm gonna just cast message over to Zeph just so only he hears it and be like, I tried.
Can we see him doing that?
I'm away in the crowd.
Yeah,
I'm
if
walking
he
what
like
you guys did.
specifically walked away while you guys were talking.
Yeah, because I never walked up
Yeah.
to where they were. So
Yeah.
I would put my armor on after I try to find some water to maybe wash all
Sure.
the blood off.
Yeah. You grab a nearby like water catch and start washing yourself up. Take the 10 minutes or whatever it is that it takes to put on armor.
I'd use my hit dice as well. If I
Take
could,
it
if
off,
I
I get to go to
could.
bed.
Yeah, if you guys are hanging.
Oh.
Okay. So, Do we live here now?
Do we get camp tents?
Better here than Del Bazinda.
People owe me money in Doblas.
You can take it from the bodies.
Oh God.
Why are we doing this anyways?
People would have owed.
I don't want to go there.
Is this a good thing or an evil thing?
Is what?
Have you not even been here this whole time?
Me? I was in the crowd.
How much did you drink tonight?
A lot.
You're underage.
No, I'm not. Not mentally.
Doesn't matter.
I know.
This
You see a tiny little like passed out Procuratorty calf. It's probably like 4 years old, just in the middle of like 3.
I hold my liquor better than
boards
that.
of a go-gro.
Him. Her. Them. I can't tell. They have a lot of fur.
You should ask.
They're passed out.
How long will we be there?
What?
How long will we be in Dalbaz?
However long it takes them to burn it to the ground.
Is that what's going to happen? Burn the city? Kill the innocent?
Is it just to burn it down or to kill everybody?
What of the women and children? Will they die too?
I don't want.
If I had it my way in Zebhim, we would not even go to Del Baz.
Are you not like the head leader now?
No, that is still in Ogos. My issue is with Chalnagar, not Del Baz.
What do they want Dalbaz then?
It's where they've always crossed. It's not as if there's an easy crossing point near Chalnagar.
They build the dam there. You can cross the
It is
dam.
rather narrow.
It is only like 25 feet across.
And slow. As well.
You could probably jump it.
Crossing in the night. Hit the orcs on one side first. Knock them out. Burn the fields. Starve them out. I will raise this with good idea, and I will raise this with Nukos.
Glad I could help.
Wow.
It would cut off the dwarves as well. Their supply of silver would be gone. There would be riots in the streets.
Don't they mine for the silver in their own hills?
The dwarves mined it and traded to them. Dwarves might be allies. They harbor no great love for the tieflings. Neither do the humans of the monastery, for that matter. We might have allies in this fight. Yes, this is something to think about, Inda. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like I said, I came here to break your game.
Bree, I don't want to go to war.
I don't really think I do either. I don't really have a choice though.
Well,
you do.
Is it evil or good?
I just don't want to.
Bree, this is revenge
I know.
for what happened.
I know.
Did what happened happen in Dalbaz? Or Chalnagar?
No.
So then how is it revenge? If Torak is half orc and you kill a Goronun, does this relate somehow to me and Inda and the other tieflings in Chalnagar or Dalbaz or Goronin or whatever tiefling did you wrong?
Maybe. It might help at
If I
least.
fight Ushtar and he crushes me in a fight, am I mad at Badi? Do I take my revenge out on Badi because
Because he got
She
absolutely
is-
destroyed,
she is
embarrassed in front of everybody?
she is Prakirkuti and he is as well?
That's a good point, but I don't know what tieflings wronged me. It could even be you. I didn't see them. So, you know,
This is ridiculous.
maybe.
This is
But have
how
you ever loved someone so much
No,
that it doesn't matter?
myself.
Well, it always matters. If you love them, then it matters.
Well,
Would this
it
person-
matters, but
Would this person that you love approve of what you're thinking and doing now? Going to war.
he's always with me. He lets me know when it's right or wrong.
Another one.
This is odd, but okay.
He's the music in me.
Oh,
Even more odd, but alright.
he's that music?
I'm working on it.
Okay. What do you think, Talius?
His name is Talius.
What have
I
you...
thought his name was Slave.
It is. That's his last name.
You could get my name right at least once. Like one time. I could.
What are you... Did you have any books or anything about the art of war, perhaps?
No, war is dumb. I will not fight in it. Because good is dumb.
That's quite evil.
Why
So,
would you say war is dumb? Is it part of life?
what do we do next, buddy?
What do we do?
I made it this far doing what I need to do
Maybe-
to survive.
Listen,
If today I need to be at war, I need a war.
listen to me and listen to me carefully. If you go to Chalnagar or Dalbaz, many of your people will die. I understand this is war, but more than you think. The tieflings will not just roll over and let them take over. That's not how it will work. You understand this?
I do.
You've seen the way I fight, right?
Yes.
Not every tiefling can fight like this, but they do other things. They are smart. Smarter than me. They have powers that you would not understand. Does this make sense?
Yes. I do not underestimate your people.
I know you don't, but your no-ghost may. She may be walking into a foolish decision.
We have no choice.
You always have a choice.
Yagar in Chalnagar has chained a slave's collar around our grandmother. She is penetrated from both sides by Goronoon. What are we to do? Let it happen?
I understand
Stand
this.
idly by as she is jerked this way and that by the whim of a tiefling?
But
No!
But she wants to go to war with Dalbaz, not Chalnagar. Will you convince her of this?
They did not know where to cross, but Inda raised a good point. And one can fire a crossbow across the point in the river.
Quite easily, honestly.
A nighttime crossing. They would not expect it, not in bulk. And then we have them. No warning. No march from Dalbaz to Mopit to Golonin to Valanda. Right away, Chalnagar, the head of the snake! Ripped out. And nothing left. But slums. No silver. Nothing.
You must take them by surprise.
We will free the slaves. All the humans in. They have no love for your kind. Nor do the dwarves. An alliance!
If you are going to do this, you must do it quietly. Otherwise, if they catch wind of this, it will not be good for you or your people. You must take them at night by surprise. It's the only way.
So who dies?
Diga. And the Goronoon. The dam is destroyed.
And the innocents?
My people have no want for slaughter, but the city will be destroyed. The tower? I do not know what we can do to it, but if my people had their way, it would be torn down brick by brick until naught remains. Something's in there, and you know it, and so does Ephraim.
I would not presume to be able to stop or even try to stop you, let alone the entirety of your family, from doing this thing. All I ask is that those who could not defend themselves be spared. Brick is brick. Brick can be replaced. Lives can't be replaced.
Body. You hear the clinking of this weird, strange rhythm that you find is just bone necklaces, bone bracelets all over this woman who, though it's hard to say she's older than Badi, who is now pure white, is definitely smaller than Badi, right? Probably not much taller than much of you, as this ox woman walks up, just with every step. I hear you yelling. In common, she's speaking.
Do I know her?
Yes, you would know her.
By name?
Yes. What's her name?
Chyanira.
Chyanira?
Chyanira.
Chyanira. Okay. Why do you yell so much now that the battle is finished?
Too much to drink. Not enough blood for me. Not yet.
There was some, though. I heard you fought well.
Thank you. I wish I fought better, but
This one is a great warrior. He
Great
has
warrior.
slain demons, specters. His God is behind him. No one is to touch him while he is here.
And just clinking together as she's getting down to look at you and inspecting you and inspecting your face. And she reaches up as if she's going to touch it, but her hands just kind of hover above. Now Hugos has plans for us to march across the river. I have not been on that side of the river since I was a calf in the village.
Yes.
Is it necessary, buddy?
Let me tell you something. I have walked in the footsteps of Prakir de Groot. I have seen them with my own eyes. I speak truth to you now. He walked on both sides of the river.
Prakir de Groot walks in the heavens too. I don't want to go there quite yet.
We all will.
Yes.
Some sooner, some later. It matters not.
I will go where Nahukos leads us, of course. Are all of your friends here great warriors?
Everyone. Yes. They are stalwart allies in this fight.
Fearsome.
Well, I don't know about that one.
Find me a drink. Let's sit a minute.
As soon as I hear her say that, I would give her mine.
Yeah.
Or something. I recognize these bones, and I'm very intrigued by all of this dress and veneration.
Yeah, she much different, right? Like you have the skull specifically of your, but these are all small bones that clink and clatter with her every move. And she'll grab the drink from you.
Is there like
a place nearby that if he hadn't given one, there is some that could have...
Oh yeah, there's still some around. A lot of times you're picking up different like these gourds with them and like, nope, that one's empty. That one's ooh, that's full, but that's not a go-gro. Oh, this one will do.
I'll have one will float back over to you because Mage Hand's coming over.
Yeah. And she kind of like goes off a ways a bit, and you can tell as she's walking, she's making it a point to get away from others. As she like sits down just on the ground and starts sipping her drink. And she says, "So what do you think of this new plan? War on the other side of the river."
It is a rare opportunity. The orcs are subdued for now. They cannot march against us in strength. The tieflings think themselves safe. They have their pets. They have slaves. I have seen things, yeah. Seen things in the cities of the tieflings that would make your blood curdle.
Is that not their problem, though? Do we need to concern ourselves with it? What if we go across and come back to find the orcs have wiped out all of our hunting herds? What then? We don't just fight the orcs for dominance, we do it to maintain the balance of this land. I am concerned.
I understand. But you must think bigger. Why are we confined to one side of the valley? Why do we run at the sight of their towers? When do we tolerate buildings? I have seen pictures from long ago of our people at war, and we did not fight tieflings then. We fought others. This is our valley, our birthright, not theirs. Never theirs.
Well, persuasion check.
That's a 2.
Okay. She kind of like lays this staff she walks with that also clinks and clacks across her lap, and puts her drink down and kind of folds her arms as if she's thinking about what you're saying. There's a flame in her hand. Just dancing there. Sometimes, buddy, if you hold a flame too tightly, it goes out. It is our land and the land of the birds and the land of the bison and the fish. Why not of their kind as well? And why not theirs at that? We will put all of our efforts into this one thing, and it is a new thing. It is not the way we have done things.
They torture their slaves into accepting their God. And they sacrifice them with little thought so that they may read a page of a book. They trick travelers into staying in their inns and trap them beneath the earth, where they may be consumed by maggots alone in the dark. There's wisdom in what you say, but sometimes there is wisdom in anger. And your flame may go out, but all flames go out. None burn forever. May it be we are the cleansing flame that scours them from the valley.
What would you have us do?
The towers. They are the source of their power. Kill a Naga, another will rise in his place. They are little more than masks for the devils. But speak to them harshly, and the disguise falls away, and their true nature is revealed. Something not of this world. Something that lives in the Kaifeng. They have no gates in their walls. Some do not even have walls. They rely on the towers for protection. Destroy them, and whatever is inside, the power is broken. Perhaps the tieflings go away, or find other settlements. But no cities will rise in the valley after that.
We should speak to Naukos. Tomorrow. She is sleeping.
I'm sure. Busy day.
We will need to plan our strategy. We will help.
You seem wise for your herd. Are you, if nothing else, are you not concerned with what these cities do to the Shamira? What they do to nature herself?
Grandmother River has flowed a long time. She seems safe enough. But what do I know?
I do not wish to cause more anguish than exists in this world. I go to right an injustice to Bekirtakru. What they have done, what they've raped the earth, they have taken what does not belong to them, and they have taken it without regard for what it can give back to them. They squander their resources. They attempt to change the course of nature, to bend it to their own will. This I will not tolerate. I care little for what goes on in the cities themselves. That is their own problem. But when they start taking over the land, taking over what is meant to be and warping it into some twisted, unnatural thing, this is where I step in. This is where you will need my help and order this.
Tomorrow then, we speak to Naukos and plan for war.
Sleep well.
I know I will. And she just slowly gets up, using her staff to push her up, and just starts, without looking back, just starts walking away from the lot of you. You watch her go for a while. Does seem to have a little bit of trouble walking, a little bit leaning on the cane as she goes.
I'm going to bed.
I assume everyone can find their way to somewhere to sleep that evening.
Probably pass out somewhere.
Yeah, let's.
I would pray before bed.
Okay. And what would you say?
I would ask why. I would ask why I wasn't strong enough to defeat him even with Salzish's help. Because I'm concerned that even with my extra hits and hitting him so hard, I still was unable to knock him down and beat him in a fight.
Sure. Roll a looking check for him.
Even with haste, and
Yeah.
I would be concerned. That's a 10.
Okay. The real answer is because you did 108 damage out of 127.
Wow. What are you ashamed of?
No, not at all. Like I said, that's the whole point of their build, is they are a stocky bunch. You sit there, you pray, you don't get an answer, and eventually you fall asleep, frustrated
Yeah.
that you haven't. We're gonna take a quick break, 10 minutes. We'll be back.
Toy for in the entire world.
What is it?
Take away the loudest toy in the entire world.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm just gonna crush the toy or the cat, whichever one. We'll be back in exactly 10 minutes. It's 8:16. We'll be back at 8:26. See you ever so soon. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Where's the break display? Which I don't have any pictures of anymore for it, so. Boring. Have fun. Well, there's no sound anymore.
What now? Keep going, Mike. I know you're going to.
No.
Welcome back, y'all.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Who didn't shut their sound off this time?
It was me. It was me. Because I'm internet famous for everything other than D&D.
We made the news, everybody.
I did, yeah.
Not for that.
Please don't.
Don't Google it.
They have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's over.
There's no one watching.
Why
No,
does the
there's
table
not.
keep moving?
I don't know.
It's our
Freaking out.
viewership right now.
The next day, you all wake up, probably with some major headaches.
Oh, yeah.
Some of you, probably a lot of you, passed out in the middle of like the ground where you were, right? Not really being given a specific place with covering. And it was rather nice, although as you wake up and you're thinking it still might be nighttime, but as you look up, nope, it is daytime. The clouds have just gathered overhead, and it, will certainly be raining.
Any news from my patron at all?
No. Zero news, sir.
Customer upset. Inventory my belongings. Make sure I'm not missing anything.
You have nothing left. Yeah, none of your things are missing.
Okay.
There are birds around.
Not really so close to you.
Okay.
Yeah, they kind of see this whole herd and are like, get me the fuck away. I mean, probably earlier, while most people were sleeping, someone would be trying to scavenge any dropped food or something. But now that it's like, these people seem to like wake up and go at it no matter how much they partied last night.
Okay.
They actually get like straight to work. So people that did nothing but like drink and party the previous evening now are like immediately getting back to work, straightening things up, cleaning things, picking up broken things. You see people weaving already. Like as you're waking up, they're already kind of like ready to go.
I would, while everyone's kind of like going around breakfasty kind of thing, kind of go away from the herd a little bit, find like a blue jay, an eagle, a falcon, something that can fly, and cast Animal Messenger.
Yeah,
and just have him tell him like where we left off Karen, an orc described as an orc with big glasses on his eyes, and tell him that we're here with the herd. We might be gone for a couple of days. We'll come back to where he is. If he's not there, if he needs to move on, that's okay.
Yeah, easy enough.
I'm assuming the bird can get to him within 24 hours.
Oh yeah. You were well within 24-hour walk of him, so the bird definitely can.
Good.
I polish my axe.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
you
like I do every morning.
You come back to everyone there. Badi with her green nose rag, polishing her battle axe, watching it gleam, even though there's not quite enough sun to make it gleam so well.
It's true. I'm just waiting to get a call from him.
Yeah. I'm trying to pronounce her name. Shianhira?
I had a sound like
Ch-
so in like a
Like cheese.
It would be well, yeah,
Shianhira.
I felt that I was like derivative from like Icosacast.
Yeah.
Like
Chinhira?
Chian, yeah,
Chi-
whatever.
Chin hero?
Chianhira. Okay. I feel like I'm like the guy like trying to be like, how do I read your name at graduation? Is it yeah? So Chianhira comes and finds you all a bit later.
I guess down here isn't like a name from Free Speech, I assume. Like it's a name we gave the river, correct?
Roll a religion check, buddy.
Oh Jesus! Making me roll in skill too.
You're not sure? Good question. Haven't asked that one yet.
Great.
It's not a procurity word. Nope.
That would explain why I knew it and called it that a second ago, so that's good.
So she walks up to the lot of you and says, "Have you eaten?"
Now.
Not yet.
I'm good.
You took too long. Let's go. And she's like walking her.
Have a handful of good berries.
I am hungrier than that. I'm sorry.
That's all you need, trust me.
I'll have
I'm
one.
full.
I'll have one good berry.
Okay. You get +1 hit point.
But you feel hungry
And-
before you eat.
No, and you are as full as you'll ever need. That's all you need to eat all day.
Nice.
Yep, you are satiated.
Welcome to Goodberry, home of Goodberry.
Can't take y'all. 1,
Um,
2,
Sued by Nickelodeon.
3.
What?
You get sued by Kel Thompson.
I didn't say the words. Just the inflection.
No, they got married. They got married. They got married. So he took his
Cal
name.
Mitchell.
Inside check.
Inside check.
They got married. He took his name.
I'm gonna inside check that all that knowledge.
Okay.
Sorry.
You do not have to walk terribly far
It's made
to
in there.
find
Yeah.
Nahukos's hut, or not hut. It's a teepee, right? Like that's they travel. That is what they use. Because you were already towards the center of the herd.
Is it a yurt?
It is not a yurt. No. Although you could suggest that they maybe start using yurts. It's definitely possible.
I like yurts.
Yeah, it's a good. You gotta like a good yurt.
They have them on the island.
You all walk into a not yurt. A little bit cramped in there as you start to enter, especially because a lot of the individuals there are pretty damn big. Nahukos is by far the largest there, but Badi herself is among the larger ones. A couple others that most of you don't recognize. One of them you don't recognize either, Badi.
Okay.
You imagine it might be from the absorbed tribe that.
But probably not Babuka himself, though. That guy's probably dead as fuck.
Yeah, that guy would probably be dead as fuck. Yes.
Babuka?
Al Babuka.
Al Babuka?
I literally wrote it down,
His name is
and
Al?
it was Al Babuka.
His name is Al?
No, the Al is the prefix.
Oh.
Sorry, Babuka.
I think his name was Al
So means
Babuka.
is the prefix meaning the leader.
Babuka?
His name is
Akabonye.
Al Nahukos.
So
So it would
Babuka.
also be Awayaki. But it's Al
That's
Nahukos
insensitive.
because it's a female. It's
I
like
know,
Al.
I'm just joking.
But it was.
That's his name.
I'm
Awayaki.
kidding, Joe. Come
What was
on.
I
already forgot.
What are you doing?
Prince Abu.
What is she licking?
Akabonye. She was a guy.
She loves it.
Yes.
Looking my
I have the whole
controller.
document, which will be put on our website. Don't worry. Ready to
Inda,
go.
Yes.
could you share your plan with the War Council?
Yes.
This is the next stage for you.
Where is the map, guys? Because we can,
The map. There it is.
if we wanna,
Oh, good.
Ow!
if we're gonna come up with a plan, we might as well
Don't
come up
play
with
with
a
the
plan.
cat.
Oh, I was gonna say something much worse. What's so official like this?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do here.
So,
Uh,
Mike, correct Eric if Eric misremembers what the plan was.
yeah, do you wanna?
Okay.
Clean
Yeah, go
up,
for it. Go, you take it
clean
away.
up,
Ray.
everybody, everywhere,
I'm
bodies
pretty
inspired.
sure. I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted.
Everything's copywritten.
Yup. That's how you make money.
Wait.
I'm just.
Oh no, that is probably.
Yeah.
Some big purple dinosaur.
Isn't that defunct?
See him
That's
do
not
that
on
in
TV
church.
anymore.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. See,
He's extinct.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I think we're still back.
Inside
in the
check.
20s. I think public domain's still back in the
Go look
20s.
up.
Since 48 seasons.
No, it's
You
like
told me as long as I don't sing
119
too much of something, I can do
Yeah,
it.
you're fine. That's as long as it's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
She was already pushing what she's saying like 3 lines from.
Yeah, it's such a large percent of the song. If we have a lawyer on copyright law out there,
Please, we don't want those right now.
chat at us and tell us how soon we're gonna be.
By Barney.
For having
He's gonna show up in his tie.
those PBS lawyers, you don't want to mess with them.
You stole from me, now I steal from you.
Hold on, let me just draw this map out real quick.
Sure.
The cleanup song going for?
Me.
Barney.
Wait, I need to do it again.
It's also in Super Friends.
I thought it
Oh,
was
I
like
fucked
fucking-
up, guys.
I thought it was losing my mind.
It's in the Super Friends.
I thought it was
Superman.
me in my mind.
Can everyone give me a better marker than this,
I
please?
Super Friends.
Use this one.
The little dot.
I really prefer a blue one, but that's fine.
I'm gonna try to do a.
This
What if
is
I do
this
it?
down here.
That is a sine wave. That
I'm gonna be a little out of frame
is a
for
really
a
messed
while
up
because
ore.
let's. Well, do I?
That's what? That is railroad crossing.
And there's the dam right there
Yes.
in the mouth of the
I
hourglass.
was gonna put up 2 mean orc faces to mark this on.
This is drawn by body.
In the dirt in the middle of this tent.
Wow.
Very primitive body.
And as you, I think you take.
No way, that's me.
8 points of psychic
Chian
damage.
here is
What is that?
like she offers you her walking stick, as you start drawing this out in the sand in front of you, and Nahukos is just watching
I could have done like a whole
intently.
3D model of
Without
it with
saying
my
a word.
major-
Yeah, why did you do that, asshole?
No, just yeah, but
What are we doing?
Where's the other one? It's like
I do also want to say, if you go to inroadsproductions.com, you'll see things.
things.
Things. There
Stuff
are
and
things.
what stuff?
We have some stuff. We have things and stuff. We have art pieces
Oh man, it was supposed to be big, but it's like a peanut.
of
All right.
original character
Alright,
art.
so what is that?
I don't know.
In my card angle, you
Does it
can
matter?
see well
Yes.
up my nose.
I didn't understand what things are, but feel
These
free-
are the-
Chat at us.
feel
How
free to
many
describe it.
boogaboos do you see
Asshole.
up the DM's nose
What am I looking at?
while he tries to let you see what we're drawing over here?
He's trying to draw all the towns connected.
Yeah. So this is our.
And by trying, you mean successfully accomplishing.
Yeah, this is our official artist, guys. What you're seeing now, we usually charge for. We don't charge for anything.
For the low price of free.
For the low price of a follow.
Dwarf? Yes, that's the price.
Which is
The
free to
blood-
follow.
The blood price. Follow.
And I think while you're taking your time and Buddy's really getting into the art,
angrily drawing.
I'm waiting until she's done.
she
I'm
looks
holding
around
my
and-
action until she's done drawing.
would any of you like to tell me what this is?
Oh, absolutely.
Not
and
doing that.
I caught my hands together and I slapped the ground and major image comes up and just goes over her whole map, creating a perfect just sky view replica of the entire valley. And like miniatures of all the cities from my memory of it.
And I would say it looks a little funky.
Of course.
The
Based
reason
on-
being,
based on my memory, right?
you've never seen a map. You guys don't know what maps are. No one around here would make a map.
What's she doing right now then?
She's trying to come up with and like figure out what it would be. And it probably looks something pretty similar to as opposed to like an actual like what we would imagine of a map layout.
So it would be like one of those like 1600s maps of the world.
Way more
Great
primitive
Fire?
than that. It's literally like squiggles on the ground. I mean, yours might look prettier, but conceptually,
Either way, just going up over
Buffalo
what
over
she's
there.
made to
Yeah.
make what she's made
A
more.
beautiful
and
map.
Nahukos looks and says, "I don't understand. Is that me?
Yeah,
I'm from way over here.
that's a scary ghost.
Why is there a scary ghost?"
I'm sort of just modifying it as she's
Yeah,
describing
and
it.
it's going.
It's like, that's him? Okay. So it makes it look like him. And
Is
then,
this a woman's body or a river?
It is actually the river.
Shine here.
Ah,
so yes. Two balls.
that is the Shanhira. And what are these little bubbles?
That's an angry orc face.
Uh,
And this
It's orcs.
is Chalnagar.
I have little tiny orcs running around.
what is Chalnagar?
It is the biggest of the tiefling settlements.
It is the target.
The target.
Or should be.
Why are we not attacking Dalbaz? They are the ones that send people down to kill those in our village. Should we not run them over?
You should, but maybe you go to Shamnagar first.
Is it
It is as Badi said last night, the head of the snake.
I make the Kaifen in the picture look really scary.
What's that?
That's
I
an
don't know.
angry tiefling face.
I make
Alright.
the angry tiefling looks just like Zephahim with longer horns and pointy teeth.
And our village then is here. It is close.
No, our village is down here. Other side.
Other side.
Then why are we going up there? I don't understand.
That is where the dam is.
The what?
The dam they're building across Shanhira.
Do you see how narrow the river is over there?
Yes.
It's shockingly to scale.
They are building.
Most of the water
A
flow
wall.
happens underwater at that point of the river.
They are building a wall in the water, basically.
You can't build a wall in the water.
I have the illusion show a bunch of little tiny orcs building a wall in the water.
Okay. That won't work. They're going to mess up. Watch.
They're doing it still.
How? But the water is flowing, yes?
It's slowing it down.
And to make one of the orcs fall in and drown.
He floats away.
This will work.
This is disturbing.
If they can keep going for a long time.
And what will happen if they do?
Then this,
This
you
shot.
know, the destruction, right? And I show the water being backed up and completely destroying a bunch of the civilizations one after another.
Backing up here.
Yeah.
That does not look good.
It keeps going. Watch.
Oh, I see. What if I touch it? Will it hurt?
Yeah. Don't touch it.
Okay.
How
So,
how big is Nogos in comparison to like the bigger ox people?
she is like at least a full head higher than Badi,
Wow.
who is one of the bigger
Yeah.
ox people.
Make a little bear running around.
Oh, really? I was talking to you. Can touch it. Make a tiny bear.
Yeah,
Okay.
make him running around all
With
all concerned.
just wearing
Okay.
the wool.
I make Baron, and then I make him run off into the woods, and then you don't see him again.
Did he have the bowl?
It is too soon for that. It's only been a few days.
It is your decision, Nobles. If you think
Oh,
it is
there
wise
it
to
is.
attack Delbaz first, that is fine. But I think the bigger target is Chalnagar, personally. Tieflings don't use the river. News only flows on the road. We block that, the other settlements wouldn't even know what is happening up there.
I'm not the biggest fan of water myself.
They don't even trade amongst themselves. They're all self-contained.
How do we get across the river?
Where it is narrowest.
It's like
But how?
it's like 8 feet.
Our rafts are all with the village.
Well,
We have a large army to have cross. I thought we would take some time to do it. Down south.
Could the Iraqs cross the river at that narrow place?
They could try. Perhaps.
Can they cross the water? Or
They can swim, but not the full length of the river. Maybe if it is in a narrower area.
or we go north, where there are trees. Turok can show us which ones are ready to be cut down and which ones not to. We could build a bridge, float it down.
Could we not just cross over to the bridge that the orcs had already built?
It is not currently effective. It is not connected.
that would be too late.
Or
What about the orcs?
we cross in the north, where the river splits, and come at Chalnagar from the north.
But if you do that, you give them a chance to retreat to the south.
That's fine. It'd be preferable if most of them retreated. All we want is the damn.
But then you would get the help of the other cities.
Well, I don't know what Falandar is going to do. Not much of a city, that.
That's true.
Or Golanine. The strength of the tieflings is split. Further south, they would be dangerous, but the towns between Delbaz and Chalmagar are not a threat.
Golanine could be. The biggest threat from Golanine is the disease itself and containing the.
Where are they helping? We could block the road. They would not even be aware of what was happening. We barricade both sides of the city. Our Arak can feed in the fields. They would starve or be forced to retreat. If we controlled the farmland around Chalmagar, the city could not support itself. They have no other trade. We could cut off their silver supply. Tell the dwarves.
You would have us sit outside their walls and wait?
I didn't say that. Their walls don't go all the way around. They're open north and south. There's a gate we could ride through. We could sit outside, demand tribute, accept it, and invade anyway. All while our Oraks eat their fill.
And do you see honor in this behavior? You who speak so highly of it.
I see honor in the absolute destruction of that city. By any means. They are without honor. They sacrificed their own people to their orcish pets.
And you are willing to be no better than them.
It is merely an option.
We are better.
This feels like a university will be taken over.
They're going north, not south.
The biggest trouble I see is getting the herd to that side of the river.
But we have as much time as we need. There's no rush. They don't expect an attack. We could go all the way north and cross to the north. All that's up there is a monastery. And the dwarves.
And they would be easy to destroy.
We're not destroying them.
I will decide who we destroy.
They are allies in this fight, not enemies.
Why would they fight with us?
The humans, they don't like the tieflings very much at all.
Is that a human?
That's a dragon. The humans worship the dragon. One of our allies followed that path.
A dragon?
A statue of one on the monastery. I have seen these things! Do not disrespect me! When have you been across the river? I have lived amongst them. I have seen friends die. I was chosen by the ancestors. Do not forget that.
I'm chosen of the people. Do not forget that, Badi.
For now.
Do you wish to challenge me?
No, I don't. But do not question me when I tell you what is across the river. I have seen it. I know. The dwarves hate the tieflings. They traded them only out of necessity.
And they will fight with us against them?
If
And
the
let
choice,
us take all the spoils?
if the choice is between their destruction, they cling to this land. They are strangers here. They came from afar. Their king is a child. He will acquiesce to whatever we demand. Their kingdom is 3 families. Nothing but allies nonetheless.
And the dragon people?
The humans, yes. They seek refuge there, away from tieflings. The tieflings enslave them and treat them as if they were animals. I have seen humans walked around like pets, this way and that way, licking the boots of the tiefling masters. But the free ones do not wish for that existence. They too would be allies. Their power is of the mind. They fortify it through meditation and focus. They strike swiftly. They are wise. We are the hammer. But these allies, we would be foolish to ignore them.
Would we need the whole herd? Do we ride together?
I do not wish to leave the village defenseless.
That was my thought. If we start attacking to the north, they might send more to murder. This is what we will do. And she looks at the one that you don't recognize and says, we will take others into the herd with us, just as we have done before. We will ride over the dragon people. We will ride over these dwarf families. They will be our Naukos. And together we will smash the tower and move further and further and tear them all down.
They're gonna tear down everything.
We will go. But you will go first. If they are allies, you will tell them we are coming. That way, if they think to deny us, we will run them over and take whoever's left standing.
Yeah, I don't like this.
And if they choose to remain passive in this conflict, they choose neither your side nor the side of the team.
There is no side. I will say to them, you are our Naukos. Any that says I am not, I kill the leader, and then they will be our Naukos.
How
One
far
of our-
south will you go?
Till the earth falls away.
One of our people trained there with the dragon folk. The old master told me. She was a great warrior of the tribe Awayaki from far away. They know our kind and our strength. They will not refuse.
Good.
Neither will the Void King.
Good.
But I need an Orak.
Thanks, cat.
Roll a persuasion check.
Seven.
Badi. We do not have time for you to bond with an Arak. For you to take one as a calf and allow it to grow with you as you did when you were younger. Would you take one as less of a partner than that?
No.
Can I have one?
Talk about this later, Bree.
Okay. Sorry, bad time.
Alright. Fine.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You will find allies and tell them they are Alnaukos. Then we will come and ride together to destroy this wall.
Be careful. There are things in the river. I've seen them.
That's far north. She is not our grandmother. She is something else. I give you a sacrifice.
I will wear her pelt with honor.
Oh, please. You make such a cute pelt, but you're such a pain in the ass, cat. Yeah, I know. With that, she just nods and just
Cool.
kind of like,
You know,
expects you to dismiss yourselves.
I do not like the way that she tells us what to do.
I also did not agree with her plan. I did not sign up for forced service to take my allies to the north and make them fight a war they're not engaged in. This is not what I agreed to.
right now she doesn't know anything about your people. All she knows is that humans and the dwarves.
She knows about the dwarves. The dwarves are my allies. They are my friends. I am not going to involve them into a conflict they have nothing to do with against their will.
What if we take them too far south? They don't know where it is.
The dwarves would add their strength to the herd.
The dwarves have no strength. They're a mining people. They are not at war with anyone. They do what they can to survive. They're at war with goblins
Turned
to
it off.
try
I swear to God, I'm sorry.
and attack their cities. You said it yourself. They're
Oh,
barely
really, Barbara?
fighting to survive. They're not in a position to join your herd, nor are they in a position to defend themselves from it.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but no, of course, doesn't seem like very wise, like you. She seems like, how do you say it, I don't, punch first, think later?
Yes, that is a thoughtful way of saying it.
You get where you are by your deeds of a.
I suppose this is so.
The herd is greater than ever under her.
I suppose this is also
In
true.
number?
Number, strength. They've united two herds together. It's the same logic that she wishes to join our strength, the dwarves and the humans.
And she wishes to kill innocents. People that wish no involvement, and she will still
She wishes
has
to
a
take
run
their
on.
freedom. This is not maintaining the balance.
The dwarves cling to the hills because they have no access to the land of the tieflings. Strength is gained through conquest, Tarak. In nature, the strong survive.
Maybe that is how your people live. And maybe that is even how my people live, but that is not how all people live.
If we show them where to cross south of where they live, by the time they get to the other side, they'll be too close to the city to want to go back north, so they will forget. And then we don't have to worry about it.
What are you saying, Telius?
I'm saying,
Is this a trick?
yes,
How do you expect them to be fooled by this trick?
they're not fooled. There's no need to go back north if they're already at the city they want to take over.
Chalnagar?
Yes, and we let them know in the north that they may come back, give them time, and then we figure out how to stop them from taking over everything on that side of the river. Because,
Without our help, they may be slaughtered at Chalnagar.
well, we can lie and tell them that they've bent the knee, and that way we can figure out what to do so they don't take over everything. Because when they get to the university, which I assume they will try to destroy, more bloodshed for no reason.
The university was against building the dam too.
Yes, but they will also won't want to be taken over. And I agree that dam should not be there because trying to control the river is foolish. But
The herd will not go so far south as the university.
How can you be so sure?
I certainly don't.
So many prides to take before then.
I don't have confidence in that.
It may take a while, but
They will get there eventually.
And so what if they do? They are my people.
Yes, and my people live in the south.
Then leave.
I would love to, but
You can go.
watching this conflict unfold without somebody who can make a change.
If you all feel uncomfortable with this, leave. Don't stay.
Can't make change if you run away.
it's not about comfort. We are tieflings and we are willing to go to war with you and your people to kill other tieflings. It is not about comfort. Your leader does not see the wisdom in what you say, and then we go blindly to do what she wills.
I thought she saw the wisdom.
She doesn't.
She counts them as allies.
She counts them as subjugates.
Agreed.
If they are part of the herd, they are no less than any of us. If I thought so, I would fight Nogus right now.
Okay, so maybe you are both right in a way. But if we enlisted the help of the dwarves and the humans, they will die first. They're like father. They cannot fight the way that your people fight.
I would count the warriors, the dwarves, and those in the monastery as formidable.
Yes, the monastery, but how many of them are there? 20, 30, 40? Not many. I don't know.
I am comfortable with giving them a choice. What worries me is that your leader is not offering that. The choice is join or die. I do not see how you think this is a proper way to treat anyone. Should they not also have their freedom as well?
Well, maybe it's possible we work something out where they can stay where they live.
That was not her plan.
I know, but maybe we can work something out.
What if we...
This is my concern.
We have time.
What if we go to the monastery and we tell them that there is to be a great fight and that the fight could come to them?
Need to tell them about Bjorn.
If we ask them to come with us to prevent it from coming to their home, they may be willing to send people.
How do you not know that they would relish the chance to fight tieflings?
Maybe they would. I don't.
Do you think
know
they
this
have
for
any
sure.
love for your kind?
I don't even have
After
love
what
for my
you
kind.
do to their brothers and sisters?
You say you as if I do it myself.
No, I mean your people.
I say this 1,000,000 times about you. My people are no people. If we get the people at the monastery to come with us, maybe that would be enough for Nokos to...
Yes, if we get some of them, their strongest perhaps, and if they contribute,
This is what I
we
mean.
would not force them to, their children to leave or stop their training or whatever it is.
Maybe enough to get her to see reason that they help. That is enough.
I, again, would like to tell you all this will not be pretty. You will feel bad about what's going to happen. And you will keep feeling bad until long after it is done. If you are not willing to do that, leave now.
If it is the will of Sazir, So be it.
The will of Sazish
Yes.
to tear down the devils,
Maybe this is what he wants.
to clear the way.
Maybe Sazish doesn't like that the tieflings worship the devils instead
And the
of
devils control them like cattle,
him. Maybe he does not like this.
throwing them into towers and infecting them with maggots
I have considered
and all manner of horrors.
I have considered it.
I do not wish to see the dwarves or the humans lose anything. I will do all I can to prevent this, even if it means challenging Nahukus.
You will die, buddy.
I'm dying anyway, Zavahim, one way or another.
Fair
But
enough.
for some time, I've since had a strong conflict inside. I've kept myself alive, being a charlatan, pretending to be a fool for the public, while being a lot more thoughtful.
You are a fool in that.
I know.
It comes naturally to you.
However, I've had a camaraderie with you that I haven't had since I was very small, and I have a great amount of respect for you, which is truly the only reason I'm still here, debating whether or not to even stay. I don't wish to see you go down this path of ire and destruction when you have come so far and become such a respectful person to me. I would hate to see your legacy change from being the kindly woman that I met, who was caring for a halfling and a gnome, become your entire legacy being a puppet for your ancestors sitting upon a throne of innocent bones. Sure, your people may be proud of you. That may be your culture. I can respect that, but I can't say I wouldn't be disappointed. I remember you wanted to learn from Baron. Learn how to quell the anger and the rage inside of you rather than let yourself become whatever this is. Just overwhelmed and consumed by it.
Where is Bear now?
Dead. Taken by his emotion.
This is true.
Very
will-
wise words.
I will sleep on it tonight. But I may not, who knows, I may not be here tomorrow.
You have always been an outsider, and
Always. So I recognize it.
how do you feel about your people?
There are some really, really awful ones. But even if there's one decent person in 10, they're worth saving.
You take your words to heart.
I leave.
As you walk away, you're kind of like stepping away, and you leave everyone else behind. You walk, and you hear a voice in your head, and it was the first time you've heard it while you're awake. And all it says is, "Kill Naukos, and I will grant you power." That's it.
Okay.
What?
Damn.
And it is by far also the most specific thing that you have got.
Let me go over my spells, girl. How you doing?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Level 15. Chieftain.
Yeah, I'll know.
And gravity does a lot of damage.
Challenge reading 6.
I wish you luck on your journey.
I want to get a bow.
You want to get a bow?
A real one.
Okay. So you can not only get a bow, I don't have these printed out right now, but you can get a Prakir Kruti bow.
Right.
So these bows are special. They have a strength requirement or a race requirement. So any Prakir Kruti can use them. Otherwise, you need to have a strength of 16, I think it was, to use.
Dang.
Let me me see, because I don't have it
Can I have
in
it?
front of me. But if I look at what the other bow does,
Can a pony?
Can I get a pony?
it does more damage, but doesn't quite get the distance.
Sure.
Is what it is. It's like a.
Mhm.
So it like will shoot out really
Great
fucking
bow,
far. Yeah, it is a massive fucking thing. But they'll give you one.
I'll take one.
You have found your way to.
You can get an Narok, at least.
You cannot get it. Yeah, or that's a whole different thing, right? Because they're a companion. The Oroks are like a member of the
No,
tribe.
I know. My
themselves.
Narok died a long time ago, and I think that was the other one.
And you could have gotten another one, but you have to get a calf and spend years growing. It's the
I don't have that time left.
that's the way.
There's some kind of strength test I can prove for them to ask for one for me.
Ooh.
Possibly. Although they usually don't want to give them out to, so you'd have to convince them that they'd want to give you one. That's the bigger thing.
By
All right,
proving
let me
his
see.
strength.
A regular longbow. This is the best part of a podcast, guys. A regular longbow was 1d8 piercing. So they do 1d12 piercing. But they have
Like 20, 40.
Plus strength or dex?
No, it can go definitely. What?
Plus strength or plus dex?
It would be dex because it's still a ranged attack.
Let's see if it was strength. If it was a strength great bow or not. That's right.
Oh no! It would still be.
It's higher.
You need to have the strength to be able to like pull it back, but it's still dex as far as being able to hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's still aiming. Yeah.
But let me see. So it would probably be 6150.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Usually 61.
150.
Yeah, so we can only shoot 150 feet away as opposed to a regular longbow that can
Right.
shoot 600
Yes,
feet
no.
away.
62 feet away? No good. 61 feet? Perfect.
Yeah, so if it's 60 feet away, it's a single roll. If it's 61 feet to
Go.
150 feet away, it's at disadvantage. Is the way that works.
There ain't no weapon.
Tell me.
Certainly you guys could trade for other. They have other weapons. They have other weapons you could trade for or try to buy. Although silver is not too much a thing with them, they'd probably prefer a trade. Yeah, so you had a couple big ass weapons on you now because you have this like huge longbow that's just thick.
Yeah, I would see if anyone else wanted my regular longbow because I do have that still.
2d6.
And then your huge great axe. But yeah,
If you're offering a bow, I'll take one.
Yeah, I'll give you my longbow.
Sure.
Yeah, I have just a regular longbow.
Will they sell me at least arrow? Do they have ammunition?
sure. What would you trade for them? To their Fletcher.
I have some money. I have some javelins.
Choose a great axe versus a great.
Oh, they would definitely trade javelins for arrows.
Okay.
Roll a persuasion check to see how good of a.
One.
-1.
Alright, I rolled a natural 20 for.
So that is the least possible. Yes.
Yeah. So let me see. Just price
It's
difference.
like mega. It's like, in fact, give me those javelins.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not
I'm gonna
giving you
take the
anything.
javelins from you.
You can't have these. You don't have the permit.
You have been one arrow for one
I don't know
javelin.
that. Do arrows even have like a?
It's stick for
Is it,
stick.
or is an arrow
Done.
an adventuring gear?
And it is a price, a sell price, because I bought
Yeah.
mine.
If you're in chat, you could tell me
Probably by
exactly
price.
how
Yeah.
much
Did
a.
Did I really?
I don't think they have it in the book how much
Oh, here it is.
points
Yeah.
it is.
Arrow is.
It says it's easier to hit.
20. So use.
Go work open it again tonight.
It just looks good.
So that was a bad roll. So I would they give you 20 arrows for a javelin.
Okay. I'll give them 2.
Sure. Yeah, and you can get 40 arrows. So that they'll gladly take that.
Sweet. Excuse me.
Yes.
No.
Sir.
Now, is this
No
Telius
elves.
speaking to the sky, or is this Tony speaking to?
That
The
part
sky.
was me.
Okay.
Tony.
Hello.
I would like to go and find a
Sexy
great
object.
axe if I could.
Sure. Easy enough. They like
Just
big ass
grab it.
axes. What would you trade for it?
Be
I'll
like-
take out my
Yeah,
my
that.
great sword and I'll. I can't.
I can't imagine.
Oh wait, I
Okay,
can't.
so it.
I'll.
So I don't know. This one does he have that?
A great sword?
Yeah.
I've had it the whole time.
So you had two
I
swords.
thought you were dual
I have
wielding.
2 swords and a great sword. I've had it the entire time.
God damn. All right.
Never used it.
Yeah.
Inside check.
Never,
Inside,
never.
Inside check on Tony.
Mick, tell them please. Confirm.
You did have.
Why wasn't he using
It
it?
was in the little rucksack
Confirm.
that Badi stole.
Confirm.
Oh, okay.
Judge.
It was in your backpack.
Hey, no,
I'm just
sorry,
saying.
equipment man. You got it.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I want whatever backpack
What are
he
you
has.
confused about?
All your
Color me
other weapons
confused.
were taken away.
Huh?
All your other weapons were taken away.
That's true.
What is he
There's
saying?
some
to
small
his
oversight.
He's saying that he had a giant ass sword on his
You
back.
had a long sword?
No,
Great
a great
sword.
Great sword.
He's like
6 foot
cloud
great sword.
strife on
You
his
had
back
a
this
great
whole
sword
time.
in your backpack.
No,
he
no,
just
it's-
had it.
No,
Oh.
just on his back,
It was
loose tied
invisible.
up.
It was
Oh, he
invisible.
doesn't. Oh.
It wasn't
Oh.
equipped, so it didn't show up
What
on
is
the
the
avatar.
starting
There you
equipment?
go.
Can we look at that up, please, at least?
What?
That's a very
His
special
blade.
sword you
Is
got
there any
there.
actual
Invisible
data here?
great
'Cause you might be right.
I have.
What?
An
It's his
invisible
blue.
great
Where did you
sword.
see when you said you had one that you needed on
Base
there
case
for
of
reference,
fighter.
not that you had one.
That's not true.
No, just that he didn't bring it up. Like next time, he's like, I have this.
Because
cannon.
that seems like a lot for starting equipment.
All right, guys, let's go back to the tape.
3 swords.
That's
no.
fine.
Well, I mean,
You guys
it's only a level
win.
5.
Seems like
Listen.
Alright,
He's a
fucking
fighter.
yeah, you
Makes
win.
sense.
Poor Tony, he's so upset. He
Fuck.
can't
A
even.
great
He
sword
can't even
and 2
attack twice
other
like he
swords.
thought.
Usually you have your main attack weapons and then side
can't
like
take everything
arrows
away
or
from
throwing
him.
axes.
Alright, I
But I
will
don't
give
know.
him in trade my 2 swords.
You might have a great sword. I just looked
I
it
don't
up.
have one. I do
A,
not have
a martial weapon and a shield, or 2 martial weapons.
So
Right.
which one is it?
Yeah. So he had the 2.
Because a longsword is a martial weapon.
Right.
These are the rules of the game, Tony!
I just said yes! You fucking win, dude! I just said yes!
No, you can have
God
a great
damn
sword.
it.
Maybe you combine the two
I want-
into a great sword.
I would like
that'd
to
be cool.
trade my 2 swords
Yes.
for 1 great axe if possible.
All right. So you have 2 long
Does
swords.
that make sense?
How about this?
You
I'll
have-
trade you my great axe for a great sword.
I'm going to literally kill him.
You have 2 long
I'm talking to
swords, and you're trying to trade it for a great axe.
Oh no, they are short swords.
You have 2. Okay.
2 short swords, and they are very well made.
Short sword, and you want it for a great axe. Because while we're not using, roll a
Persuasion.
persuasion. And I rolled a natural 1, so you probably don't have to roll too well.
I still would have lost.
6.
6.
-1,
What'd you roll?
a 2,
Then you would have passed.
-3.
Because great axe is just, even though we're not using gold, I'm still using it as like
That's fine.
equivalency. So,
Can I trade for the great sword and I'll give Taylor's my great axe?
No, I don't want it.
yes.
Talius would want it, not
No, I think you go up to and they were like, it would be more than this. I need something else. This axe takes much longer to make. Swords, they are well made, but they are easier to make.
Can I show him points and see if he or she has any reaction to them?
I hear we are going across the river.
It might. Oh, I can talk to him actually.
Yeah, he's speaking common.
It might help. They accept.
Give me a handful of those.
Okay. Take a handful, which would be 6.
Sure. Yeah.
Seems fair.
Yeah, so 6 points and 2 swords for a great axe is definitely, yeah, that'll do. We'll take a handful of shiny things.
I want a great sword so I don't have the same weapon as Taylor's. Please.
B, B, C.
A great sword. A great sword is worth almost twice as much as a great axe.
So how much is it?
Well, gold wise in the book it's 30 gold for the great axe. It's 50 gold for a great sword.
Just
So
silver.
work my way up to
You didn't draw it with
But they're not. They wouldn't accept silver for
This one.
payment either. I'm just saying, like,
Is
it's
this
the
the
worth
no?
of
Is
the
this,
thing.
is this the conversion from in the book or no?
I have
Not precisely.
I have trade.
Okay.
It's actually 2d6 for greatsword.
I'll take out the my arrows, the falling sky.
Great axe.
These are magical.
Ah,
They will fell any creature in the air.
how many?
I have 3. They were pretty expensive.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, it's not. It's still.
Buddy, how many would you give me?
She won't lick the expo with these.
I give you all 3.
Don't do too many acts.
Roll persuasion.
This is not how you trade, buddy.
10.
That's pretty bad.
I rolled a 2. I said, that is too much. The axe sends 2 of those. You keep one.
I guess I'll never know when I'll need it. Alright, fine.
I told you this is a good trade.
I can work that.
These kind. It's
You're
not
right.
expos, it's just the
This is a
vis-a-vis.
skin.
Stop licking that. She's gonna get dry erase poison.
Damn, she just bit me.
I get a new mini, everyone.
What?
I get a new mini.
Oh, you're gonna have to now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't have the wrong weapon on your mini.
$3 on the drain.
You can get a bunch of weapons and just magnetize them and just switch them out as you go.
Oh, that's fun.
We'll talk after the stream.
Alright.
That's a little A word.
I just want to walk by Taylor's my new greatsword and just like.
You know, you used to be friends with Tony. You remember?
I still am. You know, you hurt the ones you love. That's how it is.
So we love Tony a lot.
This thing, we all just love Tony so much.
I love you all. You're all great.
Cool. Cool beans.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm good.
I
Take
get
care.
it now.
Cool.
They have any instruments?
Drums. Yeah, so their instrument of choice are drums.
Charlie bit me.
Decidedly
Drums of war or like
Because you have.
Or for recreation. Yeah, no, they enjoy drum music. That is what they tend to do. Not really melodic instruments.
How big?
more snare or bongos.
Definitely options. You know, they'd have big old kettle drums that you have to sit and put between your knees to play. They have other ones that are smaller.
You want to play that?
Well, you're fairly certain I could.
Some
We
djembe.
could have a traveling band.
Oh,
Never
I
mind,
don't
I'm all
know.
set.
I don't know about that.
My hands are broken. I can't do it.
I could not sing or play music.
Wait,
Everybody can play music.
Well, not very well.
how much is one drum? One of the smaller ones.
What? You want my drum?
Drum.
I'm not going up to one of the random guys that's playing a drum. I said once that on set, he said there were options.
There are drums around. I mean, there's not really anyone selling things, right? But you can definitely go to someone that's like tying the skin to the top of it. And
I
you can
want
see
the
that they're making
smallest one they got.
Check the clearance rack.
Sure.
That's why the deal is too strong.
What
What
would
is
you?
this clearance you speak of?
What would you trade? It's that
They're
they're about to clear out the whole damn city. Sell them. So let's give you a drum.
Everything must
Um,
go.
Do it to anything.
Everything must burn.
It's a fire sale.
Yeah.
Although we're gonna be with them for a while, it's probably not a good idea. It's true. You could try.
I mean, they don't think silver.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I can buy for silver. It's not.
Okay. So you go up to the guy as he's like putting the top of the drum on. And he says,
Good point. Forgot about that.
"What do you need?"
A
That's why I
small
have-
drum, the smallest one you have.
I have this one. It's good for carrying around.
What about how big is it?
Yeah, it's just a small little guy. You know, might not reverberate as something a little bit bigger,
Play
but
it like this.
What's the
You
top
kind
made
of
of?
roll it in your hands.
What's the top of it made of?
skin, animal skin.
What kind of skin?
Probably you're not sure. I mean, they don't have it right there, but probably the bison that they hunt.
Stomach.
Ooh,
Why are you
small-
asking these
small drum.
questions?
It's not gut. It's skin.
Can I get a price check on the
Can
small
I
one?
assist? Can I assist into by going over after I see him doing this?
Sure.
They're very
And
flexible.
now who's loved your plan.
The top one's good.
You truly are a great friend of the herd, and I'll just mean walking the guy and walking. Keep walking.
All right.
Music is needed.
Did
This is necessary.
I'm taking out my fiddle.
Stop.
You you want some? What will you give me for a drum?
Give you, I don't know, 3 points.
And a song.
No,
Oh, Jesus.
don't do that here.
3 what?
Silver pieces.
Give him this blanket.
Pieces of what?
Yes. I have a blanket.
This blanket.
Is it warm?
Yes.
Let me see.
I'll play you a song too.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Whole person.
Give me a chance. I haven't even rolled a dice
Whole
tonight.
person.
Yeah, he will take the blanket and give you a drum.
Alright, great.
We can play it anyway.
I no longer have.
Not bad.
Ooh. Wait, and it's plus something pretty good.
We're waiting.
Plus 5.
Yeah. So it's an 18?
Points.
18!
Hey!
Yeah. You're playing what, the fiddle, right?
Yeah.
She starts playing and she's actually doing pretty good. He seems a little to enjoy it, but he's a little questioning about it. Again, they're not so used to the melodic arts as much as yeah, definitely more percussive, more rhythm based. So.
Do you hear that?
I could do better on my flute, maybe.
I sort of go tap tap.
Wouldn't you think
Then
it's
I walk
not
by
good?
Bree and I go,
That's
here.
good.
For me?
There you go.
There you go.
You got 2, now you got 3.
Wow.
You have a drum.
I give him my
You're not
blanket.
proficient on the drum.
Then you give me 2 points.
So what does that
and then
mean?
you give her the drum.
Means
Everyone
you can play
wins.
it, but you don't add your proficiency.
I did not
bonus.
win. I lost my
Is
blanket.
that for him? He
Oh.
regrets
So it'd be
it.
performance without proficiency.
It was very important.
Which is
Actually,
what?
I stole it off the dead
Charisma?
man.
Yep.
Okay.
That dead man. It was very
The dead man's blanket. I might as well get rid of that
I gave
card
you 2
now.
points for it.
DM.
2 points. Yeah, that's true. What? Less than
That's worth like
Dungeon
apparently that's
Master,
like a
I
month.
demand an
Yeah.
actual
I got it
drum.
for free.
Apparently
I
that's like
demand
a
an
knowledge
actual
of deals
drum.
is too strong.
I really want to get into this.
I got it for free.
All right, hold on. I can't hear people because too many people going on.
I demand an actual real life drum that I can have at this table.
Whoa, that's a lot of.
Can it be one of those 3 ones that are connected?
Ooh,
Bongos.
like
Who's got a-
bongos.
On the last table.
Perfect.
There you go.
Don't hit it too hard.
Very well made. Very
Very
well made.
There you go.
Like,
Genuine ox savage.
very well made.
Alright, well, let's go debate that all everybody.
See, that's gonna be the meme, and it's gonna be when you're a multi-classed bard, rather than
I can sort of do this.
okay.
I made it myself.
Anyone else trying to do stuff?
Yeah, I'd like to find Ushtar.
Okay.
Like a
Ushtar.
Yeah. I think he's easy enough to find if you're looking.
All the blood.
Buddy. We will run them over, yes. If they kill one of our young, we don't know who the sires were. The one who gave birth. Just the same, if we run through every one of them in the city, we have to get the one that did it, right?
That's right. Can you lead me to the calf?
Yes. I believe they were passed out around here on the ground somewhere yesterday. Let's go look. You do. You look around for what it was. The calf that it was passed out on the ground.
I mean, he's some
Platform.
shit, man. I'm sure he's trying to deal with that any way he can.
Has indeed. And eventually you go, and the calf is working hard. You're like grabbing like these big bundles of stuff as he's like hauling the back and forth. You see sweat coming down. As you come up, and just as you do, just drops what he's doing and almost like stands there at like reverent attention to you. Come up, recognizing you, but also recognizing you are not the same as you looked a month and a half ago. 2 months ago, probably at this point.
What is your name, young one?
See,
You can't ask me to know, 'cause I
Wall
don't know.
hourglass hand sanitizer.
Bland camera computer.
Mike's hair.
Cyan.
grandmother, My name is Len.
Len.
Do you have glasses?
I'm gonna reach down
You're the one that lives.
and I'm gonna hand him one of my hand axes
Okay.
that I have. You need this in the days to come.
And kind of feels the weight of it. I hear we are going across the river to kill all of them.
Well,
Yes, Len.
to free Shanhira.
I want to kill them, grandmother.
You do.
I want to put this axe into them.
I see. Why?
I did not like Nana Babu. She was mean.
And scary.
Yes. But they killed her. And they were monsters.
Will you walk with me for a time, young one?
Of course, grandmother. Yes, of course.
You need a grow feeble. It's good to have a shoulder to lean on.
Yes. I will walk with you. She grabs your arm, holds it. Okay. Just your arm in one hand and just the hand axe hanging by the side. Okay. Anything else?
Good.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys are gonna meet up
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
I'll find my great sword.
What is it? Yeah, everyone has. Okay, it's still going. Everyone has all their stuff that we just did. You go later, and as you go to lead up, he kind of sees this group that you're with,
Who's he?
the child
Oh, okay.
that was with you, and sees Zephahim and stops, and then looks over and sees Inda. And you see the brows furrow. And stands back and is gonna huck the hand axe right at Inda immediately.
Wow.
That's a natural 18.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's a
Okay.
Practicing.
He's a natural.
What is the damage for a hand axe?
1d4 plus 0.
No, a hand axe is 1d6.
1d4 plus 0.
Minus baby penalty.
Well, I'm only gonna give a
No, I
I'm
know.
only gonna give a +1 for
Still physically much stronger than I am.
they're hard.
I have a -1.
Oh, that's a D20, that's not a D6.
Yeah, that's,
18
man.
damage.
Sorry, kid.
That is 1 + 1. That is 2 damage as this thing slings by you and drops your hand, lowers its head, and is gonna charge you. Everyone roll initiative.
With this little kid?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's happening.
Alrighty. Oh, that's good.
Huh?
18 to 20 or 20 any
25.
25 is Bree.
25.
What do you got?
Well,
18.
20.
Oh, wait, you said 20.
Oh.
20. Sorry.
20 is Tanaki. 2015.
19.
19 is Badi.
18.
18 is
Talia.
Talia. I haven't written it as much. I'm
Mhm.
not as used to it.
Mhm.
15, 10. 14 or 4. Just 4. That's what I thought. Are you the only one left? No. I only have Bree, Tanaki, Badi, and Talius.
3.
4, 3.
You got me.
2.
Ooh, okay. What's your dex modifier? Who got 3?
I got 3.
What's your dex modifier?
+1.
Okay, so you're quicker than him, so you're the 3 that goes first.
Beat me.
So,
Me too.
Bree, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to do insightful fighting first.
Sure.
To gain
Explain.
What is it?
sneak attack.
Is it a whiz save?
No, it's my insight
Wait a
against your
second.
deception.
Wait a second.
Deception.
You
Sure.
kill the kid?
Why would you do this?
Okay, go ahead. Nope.
Sneak
Your
attack.
turn.
Quiet. Let her do what she wants.
Your turn. Go for it.
He attacked you. What the fuck do you want from me?
That's
Well,
right.
I got a not good, so
Yeah. You got a slightly
Kill this
better.
little fuck.
I got a 5.
Yeah. Better.
Alright. I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at him. It's
Sure.
not gonna kill him.
Good.
9 plus 8 is 17.
Okay, that hits.
Wait, what was that? That was a 13?
No, got a 9 plus
Oh,
8.
I thought you had a 3.
Plus 8. God damn. All right, roll for
To
damage.
hit? My dex is really high.
You're
What?
+5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling a 1.
You're
right.
Fuck, you guys are all yelling at me.
You're right.
I'm attacking a child and I just don't care.
Kill him. Kill him now.
That was a choice.
10.
10. Okay, that's enough to instantly kill this child.
No.
You all of a sudden, as the head goes down, Bree lets out an arrow and it sticks directly into the neck of this calf as it crumbles onto the ground on its side.
This is range,
real.
right?
You hear that like calf high
I
pitched.
realized it was like kid.
It's a child. It's a whimper of the child.
It's not. Oh,
As
now it's all unbelievable.
falls over.
We're still in initiative.
We are still in initiative. Tanaki's up. Does he hide in his jacket?
I realized it was a baby. They threw an axe. Babies don't throw axes.
Have you seen what these are?
Son of a bitch. I can't win tonight. I'm
Kilo.
having a really bad fucking day.
What do you mean?
Oh,
That's
no.
the perfect move. Don't be sorry for it.
God.
I mean, that's the perfect move.
All right, guys, we're still in initiative. Tanaki.
Fuck that little kid.
That's your
I
turn.
stare in shock.
Okay. Yeah, buddy.
I look over at Bray, not believing what I'm seeing,
Yeah.
and I draw my great sword.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
I rage! Nanababu! Aid me now! And I call on Nanababu to come by to aid. I like my ancestor calling her.
Yeah. Grandfather is there, Nanababu is not.
Prakirti! To arms! I yell to the
Sure. So I'm gonna say that's a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. Oh, that's really good actually. 17.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna.
Why would you kill the child?
It threw an axe at somebody.
I'm gonna hold.
Well, that was your action. Your bonus action, rage action, to call the rest of them to arms. Like that was that's what I was considering.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm good.
Okay.
Good with that. Cool. Gotcha.
I'm just gonna keep shooting over Kayla's head. Okay. Talius.
I think I'm gonna be healed again.
This is great.
Talius is up.
Take out my greatsword.
Sure.
You don't have great.
I mean, my great axe.
Do you have his greatsword now?
No, he has a great sword.
I have
Okay.
a great axe.
Okay, you take out
which
your
I will
great
take
axe.
out, and I will hold my
What are you gonna do,
action
kid?
Okay.
for.
I don't know, dude. This is
If-
crazy.
Oh.
I hurt the
Oh,
only
body
person
tries
who
to-
loves me.
If
Oh.
somebody tries to attack Bree.
Okay, so you're gonna stand around Bree to help defend her. Good. Inda, you're up.
Are there TPs around?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm fucking scrambling under a TP.
Just dive
Is there anybody in there?
into one. Roll any dice. Even, yes, odd, no.
There's just two. On. No.
Okay.
I cast disguise self on myself to make myself a sickly Prakirti.
Just on the ground. Okay, yeah.
I'm going. I don't have. I mean, that's obviously it for me for now.
That's a bad idea.
It could take 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What does?
Find Steed.
Oh.
I cast Old Town Road.
And the town of all free, oh, strange.
Okay. That's your turn, Enda?
That was a bonus action. I moved. No, I cast a spell, so I can't do anything yet. Alright, I'm good. I'm good for now.
Zephyr, you're up.
Ooh. Whoa.
Alright, buddy. Can we get a map of the whole camp?
It's just a bunch of these.
Just.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to bonus action channel
It's
divinity.
D&D. Okay.
And say
This is key
health. And then I will I will cast
And then we're that's funny it's now.
The poor Dashpan.
calm emotions. I will cast calm emotions.
On everybody!
It's a 20-foot radius. It's a 20-foot radius.
It's a save?
It is a save. It's a charisma save.
Make a charisma save, body.
Oh, it's on me?
Yes.
It's
everyone in a
It's an
20-foot radius. I think
AOE.
you are the one that... You and the other Prakir team that saw this are the ones that need to save to calm down.
What does it do?
It's a 20-foot radius. It's if all humanoids save or you suppress charm, fear, effects, or hostility.
Haha. There you go.
So
Oh, well.
suppress your
suppress
hostility.
rage.
Do I get advantage because you're fighting because we're in combat?
Do you get advantage of it's that kind of thing?
It's a
because
hostile advantage. Is it hostile?
Wait, so we're all
It's
rolling
a
a
disadvantage
charisma
if it's
save?
hostile.
Or is it at advantage because I'm not? Because
It's not a hostile effect,
No.
though.
What? So
It's just a save.
It's just a save.
Okay.
It's a spell, but it's not targeting you. It's AOE.
But
And it's not
I'm
hostile.
saying, do I get advantage because
I don't.
we're engaged in combat?
I don't think so. What's the spell like in calm emotions? I
Yeah.
want to say no.
That's a finicky
but
spell.
I will double check. I don't think there's that kind of stipulation though. Calm emotions. You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius, center point of you choose within range, must make a charisma saving throw. Creature can choose to. This affects all of you, even the guys that are people that are talking. Just so we might wanna.
Me as well. Okay.
A creature can choose to fail the
everyone.
saving throw if it wishes. If you fail, you choose one of the following two effects. You can suppress any effects. Yada yada yada.
Oh, so that she could fail on
So
purpose, then.
you can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. Oh, so you suppress a charming or frightening effect.
Oh.
Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. So who are you choosing for these people to be not hostile towards?
Bree.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So no one would be hostile.
What's your save?
It's
'Cause I think as a group, the Prakir T did not make it.
15.
Yeah.
But how many though, Matt?
What do you mean? It's a 20-foot
It's
radius.
any creature within 20 feet.
That's still not that far.
No, it's not that far, but
16.
I'll bet
So that
you-
does it, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So you it was what?
No, I have a 15.
15. Yeah. So you make it. So the other ones kind of stand down a little bit. Not quite sure now what to do. You are unaffected by the spell.
Okay.
Okay. Is that in your turn?
Yeah, it's action and bonus action.
It's the child's turn. They're dead. Who had a 2?
They don't get death saving throws or anything?
And oh man, D&D is very skewed towards the people at the table,
And
not on this side of the
NPCs
DM
pretty much
screen.
die instantly.
You are up. Tura.
Mystique just rapid fire things with this guy.
Alright. Because I'm not sure if the kid is dead yet or not. As a bonus action, I will yell out, like, Pakir Takrut, help the young one.
Mm-hmm.
And I will cast Healing Spirit in his space. And so a giant stag, a spectral stag, kind of envelops
Oh, it's a
the
Patronus.
kid.
Yeah, and kind of like goes around it.
And it's just kind of like hovering in its space. And I'm hoping that at some point in time it will do what it's going to do. And as a
Pretty far.
action, I will transform into a bear and put myself between Badi and Bree.
Okay. Then it's your turn.
Yep.
Bree's up.
Okay, realizing what I did, because it was a knee-jerk reaction to somebody attacking my people,
Sure.
I am going to first cast Long Strider on myself.
I'm fucking out of here.
And
Fuck you guys.
then I'm using my bonus action to dash the fuck away. As far as I can go.
Okay, so Long Strider, what, adds 10?
10.
So that brings you to 35?
Yep.
Okay.
That is
And
not
you're 70 feet.
far enough.
70 feet. You're dashing.
Sure. So
Is there anything for me to hide behind?
There's stuff to hide behind, but you
I
don't-
am.
No, you can't. You don't have another action.
Oh, I can't hide?
You don't...
Bonus action.
Bonus action?
No, he already used a bonus action to dash. You just said it.
Is there something to. Oh.
Yeah. So you use action to cast Long Strider, use your bonus action to dash,
Right.
and you are running right now. Bree just takes off.
I didn't
On her
mean to!
tiny little legs.
Running.
Using Long
Bye.
Strider to bring her up to 35 when the base speed of this race is 40. Just takes off. Tanaki, you are up.
Wow.
I didn't mean to.
It's been some weeks since we had one of these guys. I like it. I love how you did it and you're like, it's not gonna kill it.
Why don't you just say like I shoot for its foot or
I
something?
didn't know that it was a kid. I thought I would have more than 10 hit points. It's an ox person.
It's a tiny child. Okay.
Okay, the last ox man had 150 fucking hit
Now only
points.
127. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
I want to actually.
Tony's like, I love my
Activate
character. It's
Radiant
so cool.
Souls.
You got-
A child
All of a
ox
sudden,
man would have more.
Tanaki's these
fucking
spectral
hit
wings
points
just
than me.
shoot out of his back.
I
I want
know.
to fly 30 feet.
Why did you attack him at all? He was a fucking kid. What the hell is wrong with you?
All right, one at a time. So Tanaki's turn. Tanaki
attacked
takes off
us.
and flies
I didn't know it was
30
a kid. It
feet,
wasn't
now hovering
very good.
above
Deja vu.
all the Oxmen.
Deja vu,
Folks. So getting away from things, but also now probably drawing the attention from even further away than it already had. Anything else you want to do, Talius? I mean, not Talius. Tanaki.
It's okay, go. I forgive you.
No.
Thank you.
But buddy.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buddy, you're up.
I'm up again?
He's the only person
Oh,
who
it's
loved
like
me.
Christmas Day. All right.
Only person
Is
who
Turok
loved
next to me?
Is what?
Turok's next to me?
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, you were next to. We don't know how close they were together, but you
Well, I
were.
was
Yeah.
protecting
Yeah.
her
You were
from-
kind of like. You both kind of got between.
killed the girl. God loves it.
If I die, I'm coming back as Keela. So.
I'm
How
gonna
many years
turn-
is it? No, it's
I'm gonna
be
turn
alive.
to Zebedee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, this is it.
My reckoning.
My reckoning. Oh no.
For once in your life, tell me the truth.
What truth?
I attack him.
I go in.
Him? What's happening?
Armor's just dying.
Go for it.
Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Bounce to the death, baby.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
5, wow. Okay, 11.
Damn, this might be
26 damage.
Oh my god.
You would have let me take Ban's head for your crime. Attack him again.
Oh my god.
Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Fucking ridiculous.
That misses.
Okay. Yeah. The second. Yeah. The
Bonus
second you
action.
swipe up. Okay.
Shove.
All right. Make an athletics.
It's a 25.
Oh my god.
This is all my fault.
Natural 1. Natural 1. Yeah. You are shoved off balance, 5 feet back as you go stumbling, just able to keep your
Doing
footing.
in real life.
Okay. End your turn. Talius.
I'm gonna run in front of Body.
I thought Talius just went. Oh no.
You all just went.
I got
the second
nothing.
time around.
Fly in my way.
Yeah, I'm gonna run in
What
front
are
of
you?
Nothing, dude.
Not you.
I want to come out and be
What
like,
is it?
shh.
Run in front of Body.
Yeah.
Hold my action. And she tries to run forward to attack him, I will attack her.
Okay. Nope, not Badi again. Inda. Inda casts Whip.
Hiding in the teepee.
Dude, what do I hear? Do I hear like the stomping of feet coming this way or no?
No, not really.
Everybody's comics at Bati.
You probably do hear me yelling.
How long does calm emotions last?
And
Is
actually,
it
it would break my concentration.
Well, you
now
have
I
to
think of
make
it,
a save.
So.
Yeah, you make a
Also, well, yeah, 9.
plus?
Oh, it adds.
Well,
up?
plus your con.
Because con, it's con
Your
save.
con save.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, 17.
That's good.
I thought it was.
That's good.
No,
I thought it was like a
con-
death save. I thought it was like 10 or lower.
No, con save.
So you would maintain concentration.
Yeah, you maintain concentration on
Yeah.
calm
Because
emotions.
over half.
On the other,
Yeah.
the others around you. But specifically, they are calm towards
Spell actually
Bree.
or something.
Right.
Which one?
Correct.
The one that you
Okay.
know.
I don't think so. If it's already dead.
So they're not going after
I don't
Bree.
know that.
Okay.
I'm
So
going.
I would have
so I
tried
don't-
to heal him.
I don't.
I don't know if he's dead.
Alright, I'm going to
Close.
cast.
Thank you.
I'm going to walk out of the teepee looking just kind of like an older person. Just kind of Yoda walk away.
Roll a performance check at advantage.
Man. Do we all get to insight that? So if we know something.
That's going to be a
It'd
21.
be passive perception.
21.
And nobody's passive perception is higher than 21.
I just.
You would the like.
Yeah, did you shake weights?
Yeah.
I am going to. If anybody asks me, oh, I'm just going to take a walk along the river.
All right. You're. Yeah, you. Power walking far away. All right, you're doing just fine. Inda, when Zephahim is up.
Okay.
Sounds he's helping.
I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself. As my action, and then as my bonus action, I will also cast Sanctuary on myself.
Are any of those concentration?
No,
You son of a bitch.
they're not.
So you can't cast
Are any of them
a spell as
cantrips?
a bonus action if you cast a spell as an action.
They're both one action.
You
One
can't
bonus.
cast two spells unless on the same turn unless one of them is a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah, like
The
I
sanctuary
can't-
was a cantrip.
like I couldn't.
All right,
Sanctuary
then. All right,
cantrip.
then I would cast Sanctuary
Okay.
on myself as a bonus action
Okay.
and attack
All right. You have.
Body.
Are you going around?
It just does in the other order then.
Just attack and then cast it.
Are you
Yes.
going around Talius then to get to because Talius stepped between you and Badi.
Oh, I mean, I have 30 feet. of
Yeah.
movement.
So that's all I'm asking. You're going.
Yeah.
You step.
You gotta walk
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hit him.
Right. Okay. So you step around Talius,
Yeah, that's
swing it through hammer.
19.
That hits.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Isn't it? You reckless.
An
yeah,
advantage.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right. You have
yeah.
advantage.
All right.
Maybe we could try for the 20 though.
Yeah.
That's 11.
11 half to.
No, it's would be 8 half plus. Oh no, wait, is it all bludgeoning?
Yeah, it's all bludgeon.
Okay.
So 11 half to 5. As you do, you go and you smack Badi across the side. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. I don't have to come up with bad guys because you guys make them for me. You just fight each other. That's awesome.
Travis is a bad guy.
Okay, Zephahim, the child is dead and everyone else is
We know the
calm.
child's dead, Maddie. Stop saying
It says child. That's
The
what
child-
But I have
every round he's dead. Wow.
No,
that's
then you
amazing.
see,
amazing.
and in parentheses, that Bree killed.
Yeah, Turok is up.
Would I have noticed that this child is not moving?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it,
yeah.
It has had no effect.
And a pool of blood
Mhm. All right.
gathering.
So, as a bonus action, I will move the stag over to Zephahim's space.
Sure.
So it is now kind of guarding you. And again, I will get in between Zephahim and Badi.
Bastard.
And I just, as like a free action, I will just kind of look directly into Badi's eyes and roar. And I will hold an action to attack with just like the blunt of the paw, maybe not
Yeah.
claws,
Okay.
just to like hit upside of the head if she goes to attack Zephyrine again.
Okay.
Oh, maybe for a knockout.
Okay.
Bear boxing style. Yeah. Kind of roar up in like actually my full grizzly stance.
Sure. Bree.
I'm casting Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
8-9 feet.
So I have
taller than Buddy.
resistance against certain types of damage. And I am going to move however much distance I can, so whatever 35 feet, and use a bonus action to hide.
Okay. Roll stealth. Because you're pretty far away at this point from what was happening.
14.
Okay. That ends your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Tanaki.
I'm gonna move to be directly above Badi
Sure.
and cast Agony Scorcher straight down on top of her.
Sure. Okay.
What?
Then an attack roll.
Did that hit the rest of us?
Dex
No.
save.
No,
I started
5 foot
with
line,
advantage
so if I'm
now.
right above her,
I-
it just doesn't hit anyone else. Dex save.
Can I see it coming?
Yeah. It's coming from right above you.
Natural 20.
So you take half damage.
Yeah.
is it?
So what is it? Literally fire.
Yeah.
That pops. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just this column of fire comes down. You just jump out of the way, getting singed by the end of it.
6 is 13. 13. 7, 6.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
13. 18 plus another 6 is 24. So 12 fire damage because she saved.
Okay. Alright, that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Does
Wow.
anyone else notice this in the camp? This
Oh,
fire.
100%.
fire?
Yeah, that's well. Even just flying up, I think they noticed, and now they noticed that
Great.
that same figure.
I'm gonna go attack Kazuhime
shooting
again.
fire now.
Wisdom save?
Okay. Held action.
I started.
me
Okay.
too.
I started.
18.
Okay, so you guys get your held action.
And
That's
you
an 18 to hit.
No, it's an 18 to attack. I have Sanctuary on me.
To hit, yeah. Not for damage. It's 18 to hit.
No, he has to pass it with
That's a
his
wisdom
first.
save
This is
or hit
beautiful.
someone else.
Got you.
He surged.
Nuke. Tactical nuke.
A unicorn controlled by the DM appears in a space within 5 feet of me and disappears after a minute.
And you're 30 feet in the air.
It's up in the air. A unicorn up in the air now.
You say that's only ground. Don't do it that way.
Oh no! It's within 5 feet.
What if,
Okay,
It's gonna
so a unicorn pops up. You guys both attack Badi.
yeah.
Yeah.
Roll to attack.
22.
That hits.
15.
Did you get the wisdom save?
I made the wisdom save.
Okay.
15.
To hit.
Correct.
15 hits.
Yep, that hits.
8 points of slashing. Half to 4.
After 4.
7 slashing damage.
7 points of slashing.
As they're just attacking me, I'm gonna say to them, "He killed my children!" And I'm gonna attack him.
Yeah.
And that does not hit.
Okay.
I'm attacking the guy.
Okay.
Natural 20.
You have to roll a whiz save.
I already made a save this turn.
Yeah, but it's a separate attack, right?
Is it per attack?
I think so.
Which one is it?
It's
Is it
one creature
cinch?
warded. Any who want to attack or target must first make a save.
Well, if it's multi-attack, it counts as the same action.
That's true.
That's what I would probably say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well,
So you already
you
made the
got the
save.
nat
If that's the
20.
case.
Yeah.
So then you
So
got
you
the 20.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably one. Any creature who
Multi-attack
fails.
counts as
So
an
What,
attack.
so what am I rolling here?
So you rolled, you got the 20.
Yeah. Once you make the
And now
save.
roll damage.
Once you make the save once, you have it.
So you're good.
You know what I mean? You've already made the save, so that you got a natural 20 to hit. You hit, roll damage.
Because then, if otherwise, it would be every single
I don't
time.
know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I
It's
didn't-
only a first level spell.
Oh, that's not shitty. Okay. $20 damage.
All right. 20 8. Does that end your turn?
Bonus action, I'll try to shove Turok away.
Sure. So that's contested athletics. Is shove just contested athletics? I think you could do acrobatics if you wanted to.
19.
The recipient.
18.
Okay, yeah, so you are pushed 5 feet away. And that ends your turn. So at the end of that, child bleeding on the ground, you power walking with some shake weights. You run 70 feet away, hiding, fighting, shoved in the way, flying 30 feet, lots of pissed off Prekir Kruti around. Roll a Zephahim, roll a con save to see if you maintain concentration. Not that, I mean, it's only you do. Okay. What'd you get?
20.
Oh, okay.
25.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
There was a unicorn under your control.
And there's a unicorn under my control. We're gonna pick up right there next week. It is 10 o'clock. It is a little past 10. I'm gonna get the stat block for the unicorns ready. Motherfuckers. Under my control. So
If it doesn't die from hitting the ground.
What would a unicorn do dropped into this situation?
It would explode.
Run.
How many feet did it fall?
25.
Then it's
Can we
dead.
use its blood?
It's a unicorn.
2d6.
No, they're strong. It's not going to be
Can we
Unicorns
use its
are like
blood
level
to bring
8
back the
dropping.
calf?
They're
Pretend this
dropping
never
once
happened.
We can't kill one creature.
Well, this is
ever.
definitely.
You hit someone with an axe 15 times, they're probably gonna die too.
Less fair.
Really?
He's gonna heal the return.
Yeah.
You want that?
No, it's only 2.
Can I bring the calf back to life?
Their legs are
No way.
It's possible. I think. Can they resurrect?
It's
If
legendary action.
you have an idea of what you would like to see this unicorn do on episode 23 of Icosacast, tweet at us at InroadsProduct1. You can see it right over here. You can just search Inroads Productions.
I'll be burying my hand in the ground.
And Kayla's a murderer. Have a great week, everybody. I'll see you next week. Awesome.
Don't say that. The troll